Chapter, back with more shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends Llama God, or Arceus, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, I forgot to... I'm gonna increase the volume a bit first. I was messing around with the audio interface before. And I'm gonna go turn that. That should be a bit better. Okay, like that. Alrighty. I think we were gonna rezone. I think that's what we were about to do. Right? What was I doing here? Yeah, I think I was gonna rezone. I mean, I'll go double check on that one impossible Pichu spawn. Though I doubt we're gonna find a Pichu. Yeah, no Pichu. There's just a regular Snorlax there. Okay. And then we'll go check on that one spot for Munchlax. Alright. We're gonna check on Munchlax. Munchlax is here, but it's just a regular Munchlax. No shiny. And then I'll go check Rhombus Island. If we can get, what's it called again? Yeah, we're gonna check Rhombus Island to see if we can find a shiny Chimchar, because that's what we need now as well here. Right. Okay, no shiny Chimchar. And I guess you can check the shaking trees. Though we're probably not gonna find anything. Right, because there's only a few possible trees here. Yeah, none of the trees that we would need to shake are shaken. So we will go rezone back at camp. Right, because none of those are what we would need. Oh, what did we catch? Alright, we were here for the outbreak. That's when we got the Infernape. Right. I'll return to the village. And we'll try and see if we can get something else to spawn in. Okay, Crimson Marland Outbreak. Alright, let's go here. And we'll go hard save. Nearly done with the living shiny decks. Still a ways off though. Alright, we're gonna go hard save. Right. Now that we hard saved, we can go talk to her. Okay, what do you got for us? Nothing. They got nothing for us. Oh well. I'll just rezone in so I don't lose my berries. And we'll go check on the unknown cave. Nice, I don't need anything in the Syndical line anymore. Like, I would need to evolve some stuff, but I don't need anything left in the Syndical line. So we will go do that. Right, we're loading in. Here we are. Okay. Right, we just go straight for Solution Ruins. And then we'll go check the Turtwig spot after as well. Nothing. Okay, there's nothing here. There's just two, I think, was that the unknown G over there? That's two of them. I don't know what letter that is. Whatever. We will go Sludge Mound. Let's go see if we can find a Turtwig. Yeah, Turtwig's over there, the Sludge Mound. Right, we should be going the right way. Can we get a shiny Turtwig? The answer is no, we cannot. Okay, no shiny Turtwig for us. Okay, let's go to another area. I mean, we can check the Chimchar area. Not like we'll find anything there, but we can check on it. And we can check on the Chimchar area. The Chimchar, the Cyndaquil, right? Wait, where's the Cyndaquil outbreak? Was it the one down here? It's so hard to tell with all the fog. No, that's Ghastly. One of these is Cyndaquil. Probably the one over further in. Yeah, like probably the one over here. Oh yeah, these are Cyndaquil. And there's like nothing here anyways. Let's go rezone. Okay. Return to the village. And we will rezone to another area. Hey, Ancient One. Welcome. I think you're the first one in the stream right now. But yeah, welcome. Just looking around for more shinies. I think right now, like, we're almost done with the living shiny decks. Almost. Oh, there's a distortion there. Let's go to the distortion of the Droning Meadow. Maybe we can get lucky and get a Porygon. Because that's the last shiny I need in a distortion in the... There's a shiny down there that I don't need. All I know is I didn't need it. It was probably like a Barboach. I think there's a Porygon Z there. Right now it's just you, but I'm doing fine. I did an earlier stream of me playing a bit of Genshin earlier today, because I didn't have to go anywhere like during that time. So I was like, you know what, sure. And then like I just made another post on of a clip I did from that stream on TikTok earlier. Honestly, it's like that'd be like a cool idea. Just like, you know, if I can get some good moments on stream, like take some of them and put them on like TikTok or whatever. I'll have to go through other VODs and see what else is great to put on there. That seems like it'd be fun. Though, like, at the same time, like, right now, I'm also, like, re-downloading some of my old VODs, like, in the background. Just so I can, like, take a look at them and, like, edit them out. Edit stuff for, like, clips so I can put in. Because, like, I think that'd be fun to just, like, take some clips of old stuff. Right? Edit them up. Because I don't always hit both the record button and when I'm streaming on my computer. Yeah. A moderator. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but like right now, let's call it, I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm still quite small, but yeah. I'm thinking about it, but like I have to figure out exactly all the details on how I'm gonna get everything set up first. Probably, I think, like, later in the middle of the week. Because, like, I am talking with some other people and, like, to help me come, like, set up the server. Like, some people I know elsewhere. And then from there on, I'll look into, like, once I get everything organized, that's when I'll start looking for mods. Because I want to get, like, everything else set up first. But I was gonna get, like, a friend of mine, like, to help me, like, get like the server like made first and like help me sort out some of the details. But I'm just like I'm waiting for when he's available so I can like really just talk one-on-one on it. That's like the kind of thing that's going on. I don't think we're gonna find anything in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Cause like, yeah, that's completely understandable, right? Cause I do get like, we do get like bots coming in on both the YouTube side and the Twitch side. Mostly it's on the Twitch side, cause I do stream to both. Where like I do like manually, like at least it's not too crazy, right? Maybe like maybe one or two like times a stream, like I'll see the bot come in just like advertising like oh yeah, go buy follows, go buy subs or whatever, which is just kind of like obviously that shit's kind of it's both against terms of service, right? And it's also just really shady. So like I've like several times I've just been like manually reporting them, and it's pretty cool though how quickly like Twitch responds to like when you report bots. Like I noticed like when I report them, like within a few hours I'll get like an email from Twitch saying that they acted on my report and like banned whatever bot account was there. I don't need shiny Lopunny, but yeah, having a mod around would be pretty helpful in the future. Yeah. They're spamming bots too. Yeah, that is true. I haven't really noticed it too much because I think I filtered some of it when I'm looking at my chat through Restream. Because of how I end up looking through my chat, right? I use a different, so I have, what's it called, the way I stream, right? I stream off through OBS. Then I stream to a Restream server that then forwards it so I can get my stream going from one computer out through both YouTube and Twitch. And then I used to use the Restream tool to just check the to do all like the checking for the what's it called, to like look through and see the chat, right? It's also part of why I have the Stream Elements bot. It's just for analytics stuff. Oh, it's just a Yanma. But yeah, spam bots, those are a thing. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. I don't know, like I think that it's just cause like you see like in some of the streams, right? When oh hey Flawless Taco, welcome. Like I was saying, right? So when you guys are talking through in the chat on the stream, right? You see it like in the top right corner. Right, the chat is just rolling there on the side. Because I do have that kind of thing just set up there. To do that, I'm using Restream to just monitor both the YouTube and the Twitch chat at the same time. Okay, so far nothing here. Alright, let's go rezone to another area. Right. Nothing particular here. We'll return to the village and try again. Yeah. Yeah, another stream today. Around my usual time. Right. Yeah, although I really should just like actually just plan out a specific schedule. Because like I really do need to get that a bit more organized. But yeah, welcome back, Borealex. This time, some Pokemon Legends, right? Alright, let's do a hard save and see what we can get. Because you never know what you get until you check. And this whole saving thing, you can just exploit it as soon as you load in. Give her the berries, and we have Munchlax here. Okay, let's see if we can get Munchlax. I'll check the usual Munchlax spot too. Because, yeah. Because Munchlax also spawns where I put a stamp. Distortion world time, we're gonna be doing that in a bit after... after we get all the stuff we need from Outbreaks, that's when I'm gonna start hunting specifically distortions. And there's gonna be a lot of distortions to look through. Yeah, soon. Like, as soon as we finish all the other ones we need. Okay, so Munchlax is not here right now. But yeah, you see where that one of those Cricketots are? Like, this spot right here, I marked it on the map, is one of the only spaces, like, the spawns for a Munchlax. Like, it's just a rare spawn there if you guys still need it for your decks. You can get a Munchlax there. Like, that's like the only spot I've seen it in. Okay, we're really close. The outbreak's up there. Oh wait, no, it's a bit further in. We're gonna go around this Staravias. Oh wait. Oh, we got it! Wow! There's the shiny Munchlax right there. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful. But there's the shiny Munchlax. That right there is the shiny Munchlax. Alright, we got shiny Munchlax. Alright, we can just double check and then I'll just go farm the Algov berries back. Because we just got shiny Munchlax. Nice. I want to see my Pokemon. Yep, shiny Munchlax, number 51. Right there. We're almost done with this box, so we just need 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more Pokemon. We're almost done. That was Munchlax. Now we have Munchlax and Snorlax. Awesome. That is awesome. So now we'll go check Ramanas Island. Maybe we can get a Chimchar there. Because if we can get another shiny Chimchar, then we can just evolve one into Monferno. And like the last part of this stream will be great. Yeah, we're almost done with the living shiny decks. We're just getting like the really hard stuff, right? Cherubi, like the hard stuff now is like... Oh shit, they're right there! You wouldn't read about it. I just said, let's go check if there's a shiny Chimchar. And you know what? There you go. There's the shiny Chimchar right there. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got shiny Chimchar and shiny Munchlax. So all we need now is we only need like 2 more baby Pokemon, right? We're almost done with the Pokemon that we can get in outbreaks. So we're really close. Right? We just need Cherubi, we need Pichu, and then the rest are Distortion exclusive. I'm pretty sure. Alright, the Gravelers here though, we're gonna just kill them. The reason why I want to kill all these Gravelers and Golems is because I want the berries. Yes. Hey Genesis Wesley. You just joined at a pretty cool time. We just caught, so far, in this outbreak, we caught 2 of the shinies we needed. We caught a Munchlax, and we caught a Chimchar. Although the Chimchar wasn't in an outbreak. It was just a static encounter. But yeah, welcome. Alright, let's go kill all these things when it's my turn. Alright. Let's go get rid of this Graveler. Yeah, this is a pretty wild ride, just how much progress we're making already. Maybe you know, I wonder how much longer it is until like I actually get to finish the goal of the full decks. Like the full deck shiny. Alright, let's go Leaf Blade this. Cause like after I do the full shiny decks, I'm probably gonna be doing like a bunch of editing just so I can show like every shiny we needed. How much does recoil this self-destructing? What the fuck? It's self-destructed so much more to it. Yeah, cause like I think that's just gonna be like the craziest big project I can do. Just go back through all my VODs and find every single like shiny caught that we needed for the decks. Right? Because this is part of why I'm just waiting till the end to do a bunch of the evolutions. So I just have Pokemon as placeholders as their pre-evolved forms there. Just because it'd be a lot easier to find the stuff to edit at the end. Like, it's gonna be the craziest project I'll probably ever, like, do. Where you guys just see every single, like, Pokemon. Like, every shiny. I think that'd be a fun video to watch in the future. It's gonna be a long one, but, like, just having every single shiny. Right? Like, every shiny. that we've hunted down just in one big video. Alright, we'll get rid of Graveler. Okay. Okay, cool. We got what we came here for. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can get lucky. If we can get a shiny Cherubi or something. Alright, we'll see if the tree's shaking. If the tree's shaking, we might have a chance at a Cherubi or a Cherum. If not, time to rezone. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, honestly, it's not gonna be that many VODs. Because remember, like, I didn't get the shiny charm till I was 60 hours in. But yeah, like a shiny montage video, like I kind of really want to do it just because of like how crazy all this stuff is. I mean, what can help is like if you guys seen like stuff if you remember specific points in previous VODs, like if you just remember the timestamp, like around the general area, that would help me a lot. But you guys don't have to do it if you don't want to. But like I do kind of want to like really get this thing going. And just like have a whole big montage, just because of how like it is gonna be over 100 hours of VODs to look through, but it sounds like it's gonna be like a really fun video to just watch, right? But yeah, like a big like shiny montage. Yeah, we can share our findings. We got shiny Chimchar and shiny Munchlax. Okay. Right, shiny there. Okay. We'll return to the village. And then next, let's see. So we have like, I think it's 11 Pokemon now we need shiny. Just 11 more. Okay. Coronet Highlands is probably our only like real choice. Yeah, no pie shirt. I mean, cause like, but I'm gonna keep going on in the stream, right? It's gonna end up rolling over. I used the pie shirt during the Genshin one earlier today. So, I think it's fine if I think it's fair if I just don't use it for now, right? Maybe you guys won't see it again till like next year. The pie shirt. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Exactly, I have to like really... I remember 60 hours in was our time when we did get the shiny charm. Right, 60 hours in. But like I'll have to like remember how many hours of VOD I'll have to search through to find it. Okay. We have Voltorb here. Yeah, we do need Voltorb shiny, so... that is one of the Pokemon we are looking for. Voltorb. And then like the final bit would just be like slowly going through and getting every Pokemon evolved. Like that'll be like the end of that'll be how we end the series. Like one stream to evolve every single Pokemon, right? Like every single one that still needs to evolve. Because like that'll be like a great way to end it, right? Just oh, there's a shiny Rhyhorn there. Don't need Rhyhorn though. 50 hours. I can't exactly check my game time right now until I land. So what we need here is a Voltorb. Okay, so... we have... yeah, so it's gotta be at least around... we're probably at around 140 hours, 130 hours. Because that's just not gonna... I did not mean to save there, but... whatever. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna be mystical firing these guys. Better make it into 69 parts. That's a bit too much, I think. I think that's gonna be a bit too much because stuff would get lost in the YouTube algorithm if I just spam upload everything like that. But I do want to like have like a whole like shiny montage though of like specific highlights. Because there are like a bunch of really cool moments. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw like when I reposted the. How many of you guys saw when I reposted like a clip from the stream earlier today on TikTok? But yeah, it was like I found a way to get 69 snuck in to the VOD on the side. So like the entire VOD, like the entire clip, there was like the number 69 almost like for show on the screen. Wow, we got it. There we go. Okay. This is exactly what we need. As long as it does not self-destruct, we can get our shiny Voltorb. And that will be the last Pokemon we need in Cornet Highlands that isn't Distortion exclusive. Right, because this is Voltorb. Okay, we're done with Voltorb. Awesome. Well, that's some great progress for the first, like, we just started the stream. It's not even 30 minutes in. We're only on minute 26. And we caught 3 shinies that we needed. That is amazing RNG right there. That is some super amazing RNG. We got Chimchar, we got Munchlax, and we got Voltorb. So we can evolve one of those into Electrode now. We got lucky right there on the outbreak. What the fuck is luck? Right, 192 is... right there. Okay. So yeah, those two are Magnemite Magneton with Distortion exclusive. Weavile, Rampardos, Shieldon, Bastion, Distortion. Okay. So... I think all we have to do now is hunt for Pichu. Yeah, we got the Munchlax right at the beginning. Before the Chimchar. Okay. So... oh wait, we still need Turtwig, I think. I think we still need Turtwig. Well, we got the Voltorb. Right, we still need Turtwig, I think. Let me double check. Do we still need Turtwig? Yeah, because we have Groddle. Yeah, we still need Turtwig. So, we still need Turtwig. We need Porygon. We need Pichu. So, Pichu... so the only distortions we can get, and not distortion outbreaks, is... we'll need to hunt for a Turtwig outbreak, a Cherubi outbreak. Right, those are the only outbreaks left that we can grab. Pichu, Turtwig, and Cherubi. Hey, Cranksky, welcome. You just missed how the stream started. Like in the first 26 minutes, right? The first 26 minutes, we caught 3 of the shinies that I needed. We got Munchlax shiny in a massive outbreak. Then we found in the same area. Hey, Silencer Zero. And then at the same time, we also found Chimchar. And then we just got our Voltorb shiny. $69 to release all the shinies. You know, I could probably like make a backup save first. You know what? That's probably a funny idea for content. What we'll do is like after I make the shiny, where am I from? I'm from Canada. I'm in Canada. If you're curious on what time it is where I am, it's about 11:15 in like a minute. So that should give you a somewhat vague idea on my area. Maybe. I mean, honestly, if you look at like charts or populations, you can probably like a population density chart. You can probably guess because of where people in Canada actually live, right? People aren't exactly super spread out here, despite how large the country is. Just because like there's a lot of places in the country where like no one would want to live. Okay, Pichu. Let's see if we can get Pichu. Let's see if we can get Pichu to be shiny. Because if we can get Pichu to be shiny, then we won't have to come here for regular mass outbreaks. Only Cherubi outbreaks. But like we can just do like Cherubi outbreaks at the end. And just hunt distortions, I think. Alright, Pichu. Okay, there's Pichu's here. Delete the Pokemon with no save. That makes you a real 69er. Oh my. I should just, like, invest in scatterbangs. Because of, like, how many, like, Pokemon I have to scare away. Right, I'm, like, scaring away so many Pokemon. All these baby Pokemon. I really should. What the hell is this Pichu doing? I need shiny Pichu. It's early in the morning for you. I see. I hope you're having a good morning then. We're just doing some shiny hunting. Okay. Any more from the Pichus here? Oh, there's a Pichu there. I'm gonna guess this is the last Pichu, so we did not find a shiny. Oh no, there's still another Pichu here. There's a Pichu hiding. Yeah, she somehow lives in the future. Exactly. Just living in the future. The future isn't the greatest thing ever, you know? It is what it is. Come on, Pichu, run away. Oh wait, there's another Pichu here? Oh. Okay, this is a Pikachu horde. So, obviously, there's nothing here for us. So, good thing I saved before zoning in. Do I speak Russian? No, I do not. I don't speak Russian. You know what's also pretty funny? Like, for a decent chunk of my life, for like the first, like, well, from when I was in kindergarten all the way up to grade 9, that they had us learn French in school. But like, as soon as like I had the option to not take French anymore when I was in high school, I kind of just forgot everything. Like, kind of. Maybe like if I could probably, maybe one of these days I'll learn how to like speak another language. But like, at the moment, I can only English. I can only English. Alright. Let's return to Jubilife Village because there's nothing there. Let's see if we can get a different outbreak. So... Alright, so we're just gonna go check the Unknown Cave and Turtwig. Yeah. I see, it's just getting a bit difficult to understand. Yeah, no worries. Okay, there's a distortion there. This mod is just awesome though. Like, cause it just quickly spawns distortions when it can. Cause it lets us like check. If we can get a Porygon shiny, that would be wonderful, cause then we'd be done with distortions here. Right? That's what I would really love to see, a Porygon. Because hunting shinies and distortions is like the biggest pain in the ass. Just cause like everything is just random encounters. So it's just like, yeah, like sure, like you're rolling the die for each encounter, but like it's a pain in the ass to roll that many. I might just get like Cranidos and Rampardos to like Dex. Yeah, to like Dex, it's gonna Dex Research Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the volume a bit. Okay. As soon as I hit the slider, I'm just getting massacred. Oh no. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Oh no. That's freaking Luxio. Okay. As soon as like I went to like touch the volume slider, like I went to like I took my hand off the controller just so I can reach for the volume slider. It's just like, oh no, you're gonna get hit by a thunderbolt. No, it's funny cause like, yeah, the shiny Luxray. I mean, I don't need it. I saw the shiny Luxray, but I don't need it. I already have a couple, and the one I'm using for the shiny Dex is an alpha that's shiny. It's a shiny alpha Luxray. So like, I'm kind of just ignoring shinies I don't need just because it's like, because it's a pain to just like sort through stuff that you're gonna end up releasing sometimes, so I just don't catch everything. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens, right? When like you just don't need certain Pokemon. But I'm thinking though, for like Shieldon and Bastiodon specifically, I will try to Dex Research Perfect them. Shieldon, Bastion, and yeah. Exactly. If you've seen so many of them, you'd get... Yeah, like, there's another shiny Luxio. I'm like, come on. Like, it's like the most common shiny I've been finding is freaking Luxio. Yeah, because Luxio is just the most common spawn. Right, that's 2 Porygons, and... Okay, there's like no reason to stay in here. There's no reason, because another one isn't going to spawn. Because you can only have 3 specific static rare spawns in an outbreak. I mean, not in an outbreak, in a distortion. And in the rare spawn category is where Porygon fits. It's the same deal with when you're trying to hunt the starters in there, because it'll either roll a starter or a Porygon line here. It's just a J, an F, an A, and an O. Right, so we don't need anything there. All that's left to do is check on Turtwig. Right? Like, what I end up doing is just looking for the specific rare spawns. Because certain Pokemon will only spawn, like, if you see a Pokemon only spawns one by itself, it's like, it's considered a rare spawn from what I've noticed with all these outbreaks I've been doing. Yeah, in Canada the second language is French. You know that because Trudeau apparently appointed someone who doesn't speak French. And people like, exactly. Honestly, that's the biggest problem as well with getting into Canadian politics. Because, like, there's extreme prejudice against anyone in Canada who gets into politics if they can't speak French. Like, there's, like, extreme prejudice against people in politics who cannot speak French. Like, and it's kind of ridiculous. But, like, yeah. Yeah, it does make sense. But that's just because of how things are. Even though, like, there's literally only one province where people are really that much French speaking. Like, are really, like, going in with the French. It's just Quebec. I mean, Quebec causes their own problems for the rest of Canada. It's kind of why certain giveaway laws and stuff are kind of fucked in Canada. It's also partially why we do not have things like Google Play points. Right? We do not have Google Play points in Canada because of Quebec and their laws. Like, here's another good example. If you've ever, like, one of the, yeah. It's like their singular language, but, like, yeah. Because, like, here's the thing, right? If you were to have a giveaway in Canada, like, any type of giveaway, because of how gambling laws and stuff work, you kind of can't do it. I wouldn't really call it the Texas of Canada. If you want the Texas of Canada, you're gonna have to go to, like, you're gonna have to go west to, like, Alberta, Saskatchewan. That's more like the Texas of Canada. With, like, how the people are there. Especially because, like, the people there, a lot of them have guns and stuff. Though, like, it's mostly because, like, oh yeah, you want to keep animals off your farm. That kind of thing. Right. Okay, I just checked that. Let's go see if, But, like, yeah, so what happens is, like, if you have a giveaway, like, so what's a really good example is, every, Quebec politician says to the native, yeah, we relate to you because we are too oppressed by Texas. I mean, they want to leave the whole country. Oh, fair enough. That is true. They've kept trying to separate. That is true. The problem is, even if they did, they probably wouldn't be able to last. Like, because of other things going on. Okay, Turtwig. Let's see if we can get Turtwig. Okay, there's a Turtwig outbreak. That is good. We need a Turtwig outbreak. That is what we want, a Turtwig outbreak. Oh, wrong direction. This way. Right. Okay. There's a Grottle and 3 Turtwigs. I'll just get the Turtwigs to despawn first. Until it's only Grottle left. Okay. Yeah, Grottle outbreak for the lulz. We already have like 3 shiny Grottles, so we don't even need a shiny Grottle. We just need Turtwig. Okay. Oh, that was pointless. Let's go check on the Turtwig spawn. Because we aren't getting anything here. I'm gonna just go check the Turtwig spawn. Right, because like, it's just a grottle there. We don't need a grottle. Honestly, that's one of the annoying things about these massive mass outbreaks when they spawn an evolved Pokemon and you want the baby Pokemon. It's just like, well, you're fucked because that's just one less possible spawn for you. Which is annoying. That's just a normal Turtwig. Well, there's no shiny here, so I'm just gonna reload into the game. But yeah. But yeah, so like what I was saying, right? Because of the giveaway laws, like because of gambling laws and stuff in Canada, and it's specifically because of Quebec, a lot of the times when when companies and stuff, they have giveaways and stuff, they'll always exclude Quebec, and if they don't know how to get it, like to make it work, like for these promotions and stuff like that, what they'll do instead is like, let's say, yeah, a good example of one that we have that's pretty well known in Canada every year is Tim Hortons, like once a year. At least once a year. Sometimes they do it twice a year. They'll have this event where it's called the Roll Up the Rim. And what would happen is whenever you go to Tim Hortons and you buy a coffee or like a hot or like any type of beverage there, you will get like they used to be, well, this is before, like how they used to work is in the cup, right? So inside like a coffee cup, right? You can roll up the rim of the cup, and they'll put a code there that will say if you won or lost something, like if you won or if you didn't win anything, right? Like a prize. And there were specific things, right? You could win like cars, or you could win like gift cards, or like stuff like I've won like gift cards to buy I won gift cards, or like you can get stuff like a free donut or something, or a free coffee, like stuff like that, right? Sometimes they have car and cash prizes, like the super rare stuff. It's kind of like the McDonald's Monopoly, except unlike the McDonald's Monopoly thing, right, where you have to collect a couple of the same matching stuff, right? It's only like you just have to get the specific thing, right? So like you can win the prize, right? So the way it used to work is you would have it physically on the cup, you'd rip it up. Nowadays, when they do it is instead you will when you use the Tim Hortons app on your phone or the website app, whenever you scan your code for the app during the event and you go make a purchase, it'll like randomly roll the thing. But what happens is like when you win a prize, right? Like this is like, so like if you win something, like it can be something like, oh hey, you won like a $20 gift card, right? Like if you win a prize like that, what you have to do to claim your prize is you have to like answer a math question. Like they legit make you answer a math question. Like it's like they just make you answer a math question just because of legal reasons. Like that's just some of the weird laws in Canada. Because of Quebec, they had to use that as a technicality where you answered a math question, therefore you're eligible to claim your prize as payment for work. It's a weird loophole. But like, yeah, like only in Canada do you have to answer a math question to receive a prize you won in a contest. Like only in Canada. Oh wow, a freaking shiny Umbreon. We already have an alpha this shiny, but you know what? It's a cool shiny, I'm gonna go catch it. I'll put it in... Let's put it in Ultra Ball. If only the Ultra Ball had a blue thing around it instead of just, the yellow. Oh wait, something leveled up. Bro, Rotom leveled up. Cool. But yeah, like, because of laws like that, it's weird when you win a prize in a giveaway. Like, can you imagine you have to answer a math test to claim your prize because of laws saying, like, because of Quebec's laws on gambling. It just interferes with the rest of the country. Like, it is pretty funny. Like, you wouldn't think about it, but like, yeah. So it's something like a lot of people here probably don't even know Like, unless they've actually, like, won something. Like, unless they've, like, won something, like, in a contest of that sort, they've probably never even noticed. Now, what's funny, though, like, it's the same thing with, I think the McDonald's Monopoly stuff also, you have to do it here, too. You have to, like, answer, like, a weird math question. Yeah, that's the problem. So what they'll do is, even if you get the answer wrong, they'll give you the prize. But the reason why they have to do it is because of a law. It's for legal reasons. Usually they don't care even if you answer it wrong. You can put 69 as your answer and they'll still let you get the prize. Like, I did that once as a joke for Tim Hortons because I won a $5 gift card. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just put the answer as 69 even though the answer was like 23 or something. I don't remember exactly what the question was, but I know the answer wasn't 69 and they're like, yeah, sure, here, take your $5 gift card. Like, they just have to do it because of because of a law. Like, it is just weird. They don't care if you get the question wrong. They just want to make sure you just need to answer it. And like, the only reason why it's like that is because of a law, like an old law in Canada that came from the Quebec. Like, it's their fault. I mean, it's a $5, it's still $5, right? Like, it didn't really, like, it's still, like, use it in their plant at Tim Hortons, but, like, $5 gift card, still free $5. Get yourself, like, a drink and a donut. Right? It's not the craziest thing, but that's just how things are here. But yeah, that's just, like, how certain laws are. It's really funny how you just have to, like, answer, like, a math question to get a prize. Although when they... yeah, like, it's good that they don't care, like, how you answer it. It's just, like, sometimes they'll even, like, just let you answer it multiple times. Like, there's been, like, there was, like, a news story a long time ago where an old lady, she won a prize, and she didn't know how to answer the question. But, like, because this was before they had the app thing, so, like, she had to, like, answer the thing to win the big prize. And what happened was they just gave, like, someone just told her the answer, like, cause, like, it was, like, one of the, like, really big prizes. I don't remember exactly what I think it was, like, the big cash prize she won. And, like, because they wanted to give it to her, right? Because, like, she won the prize, take your money. But she didn't know how to answer the question, so, like, it was filmed and stuff, I think, or something. It was on the news, like, a long time ago. And what they would do is they would just, like, keep giving her another chance to answer the question because, like, they just want to give it to her, but because of laws, they can't until, like, she answers it. But yeah, like, eventually they'll just tell you the answer and just have you answer it if they really go that far. Because it apparently has to be a test of skill or something, like an exchange of skill for goods. Laws are weird. Yeah, the problem is it's legal. The reason why they do it is because of legal reasons. Like, they did it for legal reasons. Like, they did just want to give it to her. It's like, eventually someone just told her the answer. Because she just didn't know how to answer. Like, the lady is old. And, like, considering the age, maybe she wouldn't have had, like, had the education to, like, gotten the education to understand how to answer it. Right? Yeah, basically they have to make it a test of skill. Right? In order to get around gambling laws, they have to make it a whole thing of a test of skill. Like, that's just the weirdness. Exactly. And so, like, they just like have a basic ass math question. And, like, that's just common practice for a lot of giveaways in Canada. But, like, yeah, that's just how you deal with laws. It is just funny. Like, it is just funny. Right, it is just funny. You have to make it like a little question, like a little skill question. Right? It is just like a weird way to do things. Alright, so there was Quilava, there was one Porygon. We need to check the third rare spawn. Where's the other rare spawn? Yep, Porygon and Quilava. What's the other rare spawn? Honestly, yeah, like they really should get that thing changed because it just makes no sense. Like it really doesn't. Oh, Shanjingo is raiding. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome. We're just doing some shiny hunting. We're nearly done with the a living shiny dex. Nearly done. We're missing about 11 Pokemon. Okay, that was all the Pokemon that was in there. Okay, let's go check the Turtwig spawn. Oh, getting another distortion. I'll go check the Turtwig spawn quickly first. Okay, nothing there. You're live on Senjingo's stream. That's why you have the honors of posting his raid hashtag. I see. You didn't really miss anything. I was just like talking about the whole situation with when you have giveaways and stuff in Canada. How like with these contests and giveaways, you have to technically make people answer like a math question for them to receive a prize because of some weird law that originated from Quebec that applies to the whole country. Where like you win a prize, you have to answer a math question basically. Because gambling laws and stuff make it so it has to be a test of skill, an exchange of skill for a prize, rather than like just giving away the prize. We should be talking about Yowie Stick guy. Yeah, maybe that's the solution. Give him a Yowie Stick guy. Well, we're not gonna find what we need here in this distortion because we just had all three of our spawns of rares give us Quilavas, right? There's a Quilava, there's this Quilava there, and then there's one Porygon. So we will have to... Well, let's go check on the unknown cave. Because we're not going to get any shinies in there that we need. But yeah. Alrighty. In we go. In we go. Yeah, that's just how giveaways are in Canada, right? And like everyone, like every company that wants to run one here, right? They have to comply with it. Like that's just standard practice, right? Like if you win, like even like let's say like McDonald's has their whole Monopoly one, right? You win your prize if it's like one of the more expensive prizes where like you win you get the code whatever for the gift card or like the vacation trips and stuff. You legit do have to like answer a math question. Because they're like, that's just the easiest way we can have our little exchange of skill for goods thing. A voice changer? I'm not using a voice changer. My mic is just kind of Pepegger. Alright, we'll just return in. Or return to the village. I mean, I can turn on one. I have this thing on now. Alright. Right, so I'll turn it off. There we go. I think. Okay. Now that I used it, it's probably messing up with stuff. Give me a second, I'll fix it. Let me just fix it. Because I turned it on. Alright, I'm gonna go fix the audio for the game now. There we go. I just pushed the button and it messed around. And that's why I don't use the voice changer button. It messes with my audio afterwards. Alright, let's go load in here. Yeah, we stick guy. Yes, that's just the mic, yeah. The mic I'm using, it's not the greatest mic, but it's also probably, like, part of it's also my room. Because if I turn off the noise gate, you're gonna hear, like, you're gonna hear some, like, loud static. So it's like, I have a noise gate set up to kind of block a lot of the static noise. Like, if I turn that off, you guys will just hear, like, you'll hear a bunch of static, and I don't think anyone wants to hear that. But then sometimes it's also just, like, my computer radiator and fan that you could also kind of hear through the mic if I didn't turn it. Because, like, if I, like, make a noise where you can let the sound pass through, like, right here, if I hit the mic, right, you can kind of hear, like, the noise gate open up. But it really is it's just the mic. It's just the mic being the mic. Exactly, what would Oliverts be doing in Pokemon? I mean, you could technically just, make a character, name him Yowie Stick Guy, Oliver, or... Oh, the shiny mounts is a mod. I have a mod installed in this game to make my mounts move faster, and it replaces them with a shiny model. So it's just a model swap. And then I have another mod that makes it so it spawns distortions faster to speed up the process of hunting. Okay, we do not need any of those. Right, but like it is a mod. But other than that, like everything else is just running as if it was normal. But yeah, like if you, like I'll go right on the Ursaluna in a bit as soon as I reload, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, yeah, we don't need any of those outbreaks. Right, so I'll go here, and I'll go on Ursaluna, and you can see what I mean by faster. Because, like, I have a mod installed that makes Ursaluna faster, Braviary faster, and Sneasler faster, right? This is obviously not how fast Ursaluna should be moving. Right, Ursaluna's moving a bit too fast. But yeah, like, it is just a model swap in the files of the game because I'm playing it on a modded Switch. Okay, that's Cyndaquil, that's not what we need. Okay, let's just keep going. Alrighty. One sec, someone's knocking on my door. That's another Cyndaquil. Okay, I'm back. My mom was just asking me about something. Whatever. Alright, so that's Cyndaquil there. We do not need it. So we just need to check the last spawn for Porygon. Can we get Porygon as our last one? Well, we need Porygon Shiny. Onyx, Execute, G unknown, A unknown, Y unknown, Among Us. That would be Oliver's team. Yes. Oh, Oh yes. No, make sure they're shiny unknowns. Make sure they're shiny. Oh wait, we also need Zoroark. Zoroark because sussy. The very sussy team. Well, but yeah, that'd be his team, right? You just use Onyx, Execute, G unknown, A unknown, Y unknown, and then Among Us. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's it. That's the shiny there. Oh, Teddy Ursa. We do not need Teddy Ursa. Okay, let's go back here. That is not shiny. The very sus team. Yeah, what do you expect? He's sus. Just like Among Us. He's very sus. Among Us. Among Us. Among Us is among us. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's shiny Ghastly right there. There's a shiny Ghastly. Alright, let's go in here. And none of these are shiny. Okay. Alrighty then. I do say Among Us is very sussy. Exactly. It's very sussy. Right? Even its name is sus. Among Us, Among Us. Hey, what a name. What a name for a Pokemon. Calling it Among Us, Among Us. Right? Just what a name that is. I mean, Among Us is like a really strong, bulky Pokemon. You don't even have Growlithe yet. Ah, damn. You didn't catch one? You can, like, find Growlithe, like... Right, Growlithe is, like, just chilling up here in Windbreak Stand. Like, if you go up here... Like, this area right here is where you find Growlithe. And, like, you can occasionally find them, like, running around here. But, like, mostly around here in Windbreak Stand. You can't find them. Oh, you know what? I'll show you where I can... I'll find a Growlithe for you. Like, I'll show you where you can find them right after this. Like, after we're done with this thing. Like, Growlithe is a pretty easy one to find. Okay, there's one Porygon there. That's our first rare spawn. Okay, let's see what our next rare spawn will be. Another Porygon, but it's not shiny. I want my shiny polygonal mess. Whatever, I don't even need to pick up the items. I have more than enough money. Okay, that's not it. Can we get a shiny Porygon? We saw 2 regular Porygons. Or a Porygon 2 or a Porygon Z would be great. If we can get those shiny. Ah yes, we're at the 1 hour mark. Let's go. Okay, there's nothing there. Where is our third rare spawn? Where is the third rare spawn? We should be having it by now. Right, we have 1 Porygon. And there's another Porygon there. So we're missing 1 more single rare spawn. I feel like I might want to just get Dex Research Perfect on what I'm missing. I might end up doing that. I might. Just because of how tedious this stuff is. Okay. Yeah, there's the Porygons. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, there's 1 Porygon. Is that all of them? That wasn't a single spawn. That might have been all the rare spawns in this distortion. It only spawned the 2 Porygons, which is unfortunate. Because usually, like, they can spawn up to 3 impossible types of rare spawns, and they will just stay there when they spawn them. It's usually 2 or 3. Well, usually 3. But we only got 2 rare spawns, both being 1 Porygon each. Oh well. Okay. The distortion's about to end. You can hear the sounds it's making. It's getting pretty close to ending the distortion. Right, just these 2 Porygons. Neither were shiny. If only it would give us a shiny Porygon, then we wouldn't have to check for a distortion here. Okay, it's not giving us another distortion, so we're free to check on the Turtwig. Alright. That is just 2 regular Turtwigs. So now we will go check just the unknown cave. Let's see what we can find there. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Nothing here. Alright, time to rezone. Because that's all we do. Alright, I'll go show you where you can find Growlithe. Unless we get an outbreak or we need one. Right. You can also get Growlithe in these outbreaks as well. Okay, never mind. We're gonna want to check for Turtwig in one of these. Because we still need Turtwig. Okay. Let's go see if there's a Turtwig here. Cynical we do not need, but there's an unknown outbreak. Might as well check the unknown one. Because we just got Cynical, like... we got Cynical done a while ago. Yeah, I'll just show you where you can find some of the Pokemon. Because, like, if you still need us to see them. These are just normal unknowns. Can they get scared and run away, please? Maybe we can get a shiny. Is he not gonna despawn? You know, if they don't want to despawn, I'll just catch them and then release them. We caught the owl. Right. I can't even catch an F. Okay, there's like nothing here. I mean, I'm gonna double check on the, let's go double check on the, what's it called? The Turtwig. That's right. The Turtwiggy. The twiggiest turtle. Alright, we'll go check on the Turtwig. Okay. Alright. Nothing here. Okay, so we'll just load in. Alright, we'll just load in. Okay. Okay. Wow, this is like taking longer than usual to load. It's weird. Usually the game loads faster than that. Oh well. Let's see if we can get what we're looking for. Alright. I'll return to the village. Okay. Well, we have a chance at a Pichu outbreak. Here's what I'll do. I'll hard save here first. Okay, they're on to us. I want to show you where you can find Growlithe. But it's like, it's giving me places where I can get a potential Pichu. I need a shiny Pichu. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta go check. Well, Pichu is not here. That's for sure. Pichu is not there. Alright, I'll go show you where the possible Growlithe can be found. Yeah, shiny Pichu would be very nutty because we need shiny Pichu. It's the last baby Pokemon. Oh no, it's one of the 2 baby Pokemon we need. Well, unless you count Shieldon. Because like I count Shieldon more as a fossil. Alright. Alright, okay. Alright, so we can go here and I'll show you exactly where you can find what's called Growlithe. Alright, so I'm just gonna go fly up. Right, we're gonna go here. Okay, good, there's no outbreak there, so I can just show you. There's a shiny Snarler. But you wanna go up here. And right there, there's a shiny Growlithe. There's usually like a couple around here. There's usually like 2 or 3 around here. And then there's another set up here. Right, there's usually around... Yeah, there's 2 right here. Yeah, there's usually around like 2 or 3 here. And then another like couple down there. But like right here, Windbreak Stand at the top of Windbreak Stand is where you can find Growlithe. You're welcome. Now you can get Growlithe for your decks. And yeah, if you hit the height limit, you'll take damage, kind of. It'll act as if you fell or something. But yeah, that's how you can get them. You know, while we're here, let's see if we can get a shiny Alpha Empoleon. Don't need another Empoleon, but... Okay, that's not shiny. Alrighty, let's go rezone. And we're gonna return to the village. And we are gonna go get... We're gonna go try and get another shiny. Okay. We'll just check Marlins. Honestly, if like I want to be really paranoid, I should also kind of just check the Pichu spawn, but... obviously we don't see any Pichu here. Because technically Pichu can spawn down there. But like it's a very low chance. Let alone getting a shiny Pichu. It's very hard to find one. It's pretty funny how it's pretty funny and surprising how we got Munchlax first before Pichu. Because Munchlax is even like more like rare, like to find, I guess. Okay, let's see. That's 2 rare spawns. What'll be our 3rd one? Okay, that's all our rare spawns here. So we know that we don't have anything we want, so we can just leave. And let's go check on the Turtwig. We're just gonna skip and ignore the rest of that distortion because we're just looking for Turtwig. Okay. And that's not shiny. It's annoying though, like how the pop-in is sometimes with some of the Pokemon, they won't load in quickly. It can be annoying. Would be nice if this game wasn't on Switch and on something a lot more powerful, just so we wouldn't have as much pop-in. Because that's probably like just like my biggest complaint in the game. The draw distance and pop-in type of thing. It's not the greatest. Okay, there's a shiny here. What letter was it? I think we already have that one. Yeah, we probably already have that one. I think we have the K already. But we can double check. We might have the K already. Yeah, let's see. Okay. No, we do not have the K yet. No, I want... There we go. Those are our shiny unknowns so far. Yeah. There are also issues on other games where they stutter and drop frames, yeah. That is true. That's why, like... That's kind of why, like, we're now just getting, like, some of the other, like, bigger games are just being cloud versions on the Switch. It's because, like, the Switch can't really handle them without all these other issues, right? But it is what it is. Like, I really am hoping we get, like, a Switch 2 of some sort sometime soon, because, you know, the hardware in the Switch is just really old, right? We're looking at, like, what, the specs of a 2013 smartphone, right? We already have games on mobile phones that look and run a lot better on, like, the newer phones than they do on than the Switch, yeah. Like, for the past, like, here's a good example, right? Like, what's, like, you know, you guys know iPhones, right? For the past, you know, 7 years, we've had iPhones that are, like, a lot more powerful than the Switch. It's probably even longer than the past 7 years. It's like, Apple's, like, actually, like, they make, like, when it comes to, like, designing chips and stuff, right? The team they have over at Apple, they do a really good job. Whether, yeah, instead of, they just gave us an OLED one for no reason, like it is cool, like, OLED, you know, the OLED stuff is really cool, but, you know, it is, it's its own thing. Oh, yeah, you guys probably don't know this, but, like, there is one other, kind of a downside from OLED panels, but honestly, it's more of like, well, in order to get to this downside, you need some other type of damage to happen, but, like, if you get, like, a micro scratch into your OLED panel and like, through the plastic or the glass layer of the screen, right? If you can get air to come through in there, like, through some sort of gap, your actual screen can rot because of the organic material can actually just decompose if they get exposed to air or something like that. If you've ever seen like videos, this is part of why like yeah. We are really overdue for a Switch Pro, exactly. Like I would really love to have a Switch Pro because a lot of the games would be a lot nicer to run on there. And heck, yeah. Oh, it is possible that we have it because of the shortage. That is true. That is true. The shortages have been a problem. That is very true. That is very true. Hopefully though, like, when the stuff calms down, we can get, they might announce that, hopefully they can announce the Switch Pro. Because, honestly though, like, the fact that they just made, like, a Switch OLED instead, like, though, it's kind of just weird. I didn't realize Grottle could have an outbreak. Just a regular outbreak with a Grottle. I'm gonna guess that means we're not gonna find Turtwig, because that's a Grottle outbreak. And the Grottle outbreak would overwrite the Turtwig. That is weird. It's not a massive mass outbreak, it's just a mass outbreak of a Grottle. Very weird. Like, we might maybe even find, like, a shiny Grottle in there. Like, no, it's just a regular Grottle. Yeah, there's no Turtwig. Can't even have an outbreak instead of the Hisuian starters. I mean, I don't need the Hisuian starters shiny, I already have them. And you can get them in massive mass outbreaks. But, like, regular outbreaks, you can... I didn't realize you could find Grottle and stuff in a regular outbreak. Didn't know that. We need Turtwig, that's what we need. Yeah. Exactly, because like making those chips, right? The stuff involved in making those chips is like an insane amount of work. And like you can't just like get it ready in a year. Exactly. I remember like I heard news before where like stuff like Toshiba, they had like a memory chip factory or something like they had a failure in the factory in the plant, right? And they were put like 3 or 4 months behind in manufacturing just to repair one plant for manufacturing like their memory chips and stuff. I think it was. Yeah, like manufacturing those things is not easy. Alright, let's just go see. Let's go try again. But yeah, like some of these things, right, you can't just fix it overnight or just build a factory overnight. Right, because especially when you need this stuff to work. And like the amount of manpower and everything involved. Life will be complete when someone gets 69 shiny unknown L's. Oh my. Unknown L, shiny unknown L. And then the parts disperse, and then they're localized. Yeah. Exactly. And like some of the materials you need to get from specific places. And if there are issues with getting the materials, right? Because, like, what's example is, like, I believe I heard, like, I think it was neon gas is used a lot in manufacturing of these computer chips as, like, it's used in part of, like, the thing because of, like, it's heavy and everything. And it's, like, non-reactive when they coat some of the equipment. But, like, one of the big places to get neon gas is in the Ukraine. And we all know what the hell is going on there, right? I don't want to talk about that, but like, from what I've heard, like, with what's going on in the real world in those places, it's just making the thing worse. Because the, like, while it's not used, it's like while you don't find that gas in the actual chip, it's used in the manufacturing of the chips. Which is, just a whole set of problems. Right. That's just how things are. But yeah, hopefully though, you know, we'll get a Switch Pro or something. Or a Switch 2. That would be great. Just don't have another Wii U situation. Right? They should not, like, they should just call it like the Switch 2 or the Switch Pro. honestly, at this point though, because of how long it's gonna take, I don't think I would want a Switch Pro. Just call it the Switch 2. The Switch 69. Yeah. Because, like, if it's gonna take this long, right? I feel like at this point, just make it a Switch 2, so, and, like, drop support for the Switch 1. Just because of, like, just so things can get, like, be designed more for the newer hardware. Because it's just been, like, what, like, how long has the Switch been out? Yeah, sure, the Switch came out, I think, in 2017 or whatever. But, like, its hardware is, like, on par with, like, a 2013 smartphone. So, like, it's still very dated either way. If only, you know, if only we can get, like, better hardware just so, like, some of these games could run better. And that's why, like, when they announced, like, Scarlet and Violet, I'm like, I wasn't thinking they would announce Gen 9. Because I'm like, it feels too soon. It just feels too soon to have Gen 9. Well, it's cool. It looks like they're implementing all the stuff they learned in Legends and stuff, which is great. It just feels too soon. Just cause like, and then like especially what's funny is like when you see some of the Pokemon moving at like 5 FPS or something, right? When they're like far away. Or is it like seconds per frame instead of frames per second? Yeah. It's one of the reasons why you held off on getting Age of Calamity. Because there's going to be issues, but you wanted to play on better hardware. Exactly. This is also kind of why I'm like, I want to get a second Switch, but I'm like, I want to get better hardware and not just a side grade for the screen. You want Yaoi sticks in Gen 9. Ah, yes. Yaoi stick. What have I done? I'm just getting people into them Yaoi sticks. I mean, it is a funny name. It's like, it is a funny word to describe someone. But yeah, like, it is definitely really understandable of, like, why. It's just, like... And, like, I remember, like, my brother was, like, the other day was, like... He was, like, talking about, like, why, like, Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever. Like, we haven't had any new information on Breath of the Wild 2 since its announcement, like, a year ago. Right? Like, they announced was it a year ago or over a year ago? But like they announced it a long while ago, right? And they just never brought it up again. It's just like he's hoping that it won't come out on the Switch and it'll come out on something better because he actually does play a lot of Breath of the Wild. But like he just plays it on his computer with an emulator because it runs better than just trying to run it on the Switch or on his or on the Wii U we have. Hey Chaos. Welcome. Is that the third U we've caught? I think that's the third shiny U we've caught. Yeah, that looks like the third shiny U. Oh god, how do I keep missing? Whatever. I think, yeah, we don't even need that. I wasted a bunch of balls. But... yeah, we don't even need that. We have shiny unknown U. Whatever. We don't even need the U. Cause you got me. You don't need you. You got me? I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can get something good there. We failed that unknown U, but we already had unknown U. Okay. Alrighty. It's a mid joke. Yeah, it's not exactly a great joke. But a joke's a joke. Alright. We have... nothing! How wonderful. We had nothing, so that was a waste of berries. So I will just reload into the game to before I used my berries. Because all we're left looking for is just like, is a Pichu and Cherubi and a Turtwig from these outbreaks. But too bad Cherubi's is only exclusive to mass outbreaks, not mass outbreaks. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, we're just gonna return to the village, because we can't find anything here. It's like we're so close to the end, but we're still so far at the same time. Like we're so close, yet so far. Well, it is what it is. Okay, we'll go down here, Sludge Mound, and fly to the Distortion. Maybe we can get shiny Porygon, maybe we won't. I would love a shiny Porygon. Just because taking one thing off the list for shiny hunting is great. Been playing the same game all day and you're not tired, which is somehow surprising. That just means you really like the game you're playing, right? You got the game that absorbed you in, right? That's just a great game right there that you're playing. Okay, that's 2 of the rare spawns. Okay, that's all 3 of them. Well then, we're not gonna get it in this outbreak. But you know, that is a good thing, right? You know, if you really like the game and you're not getting tired of it, I'd say you found a great game to play. Right. Okay, yeah. Tiring Sanjinku. I got off of work an hour ago. Yeah, work. Work is work. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing though. If you don't get tired of what you're doing. Even though it probably isn't the greatest thing that you're not taking a break. But at the same time it means you like what you're doing. Alrighty. We did not find a Turtwig. Let's just go here. Okay. What's over here? Nothing. Alrighty, let's go rezone. I should definitely take a break. Well, you do you, right? Alright, let's return to the village. I still sometimes get surprised on how I did a 12-hour stream back when Brilliant Diamond came out a year ago. Well, not a year ago, like, what, 6 months ago, I think, is it by now or something? Anyways, a long while ago. Like how I somehow had like a 12-hour stream where I just kept going. That was crazy. Okay. You know what? Just for the walls, if I see shiny Ursaring, I'll evolve it into shiny Ursaluna. Like if it's an alpha. Nope. There's nothing there. Yeah, I have no idea how I managed to play for that long too. It just happened. You know, it just happened. Right, it just happened. You know, shit just happens. Sometimes shit happens. Why does it to me feel like shiny unknowns are more common than alpha unknowns? I don't know. Okay, there's nothing there. Turtwig time. am I trying to do? Why am I trying to jump this way? Come on, why doesn't the game give me the option for bravery? Now it does. Yeah, alpha unknowns are just really rare for some reason. Like, they just feel very rare. Especially shiny alpha unknown L. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. Let's go back and rezone. Right, we'll rezone. Return to the village. And then we will rezone. Okay. We will just be hunting here for Turtwig. So many resets, basically, we keep doing. So many. At least we don't have a distortion, so we don't have to worry about trying to check it. God damn, like, these distortion hunting. It's a pain. Okay, nothing there. Turtwig time. At least Turtwig is like a potential, like, it's just a static encounter. So, like, you can kind of potentially guarantee if you keep going back and forth. But how many times will we have to keep moving in and out of this? I've probably done this at least like 50 times plus. At least 69 times. I've just gone back and forth here to try and find a shiny Turtwig. At least. Return to the village. And we'll try again. Okay, there's a massive mass outbreak. Maybe we can get lucky and find a Turtwig. It's funny how we got like some like super rare, like much rarer Pokemon as like shinies, but we still don't have Turtwig. Right, because we have stuff like Pichu. We have Pichu shiny. Not Pichu, we have Spiritomb, I meant. So we have this shiny Spiritomb. Not Pichu, we still need Pichu. Okay. And there's nothing here. Okay then. That is lame. Just trying to hunt for a Turtwig. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Let's go straight for the twiggiest turtle ever. The turtle twig. Turtwig. Alrighty, Turtwig. Let's see. Are you here? The answer is no, you are not. That's just a normal Turtwig. Okay. Return to the village. And try again. There's a quillfish outbreak, which we do not need. Okay. Back to Turtwig. And it's very foggy. It is very foggy over here. And we're What do we have? Nothing. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright then. Good night, Silencer. Have a good night. I'm gonna check the unknown cave. Alright. Let's see. Will we find anything here? And the answer is... no. None of these guys are shiny. Okay. Return to the village. Let's go. Okay. Okay, let's just... wait, why did it even save there? I'm not gonna check this outbreak. I'm just gonna go down here. I saved for like nothing. Okay, there's a distortion there. That's something we can maybe get something out of. Copium. This is very copium. This is very copium. We technically don't even need to pick up these items. Alright, so the first spawn is a regular Porygon. Okay. There's a Typhlosion. Here's a regular Typhlosion. So we have one more rare spawn. That's just a regular Burmy. Alright, good night, Borealax. Have a good night. Yeah, I hope I see you soon too. I hope to see you soon too. Well, kinda like how at the start of the stream it was great, and then like the shinies we've been getting is going downhill because we haven't found any shiny that we've been looking for in like the past hour, right? It's like the start was great. We got 3 shinies, and then it just goes downhill. Okay, wait, is that just 2 rare spawns, right? Are we not gonna get a 3rd rare spawn here? Okay, we're done here. There's the 3rd rare spawn. It was just a Porygon that we do not need, because it's not shiny. But yeah, that Munchlax though is really good, right? Because that's just one less Pokemon that's a pain in the ass to look for to get. Right, it's part of why, and like the Chimchar as well, that second Chimchar means we don't have to keep scouring the Obsidian Fieldlands unless we get an outbreak there. Now, if only we can get a Pichu. Man, that pop-in though, just to get that one Turtwig to appear, is ridiculous. Like, that's some ridiculous pop-in, like we're right in front of the thing, and it's like, nope, not spawning in yet. We got nothing here too. Time to rezone. Let's see if we can get something else. Return to the village. Let's go. Okay. Okay, we got an outbreak there. Let's see, will we be done with outbreaks here, or will we not be done with outbreaks here? Okay. Let's go give her the berries. Where are you? Here you go. Here's your 5 berries. Well, this is disappointing. Oh wait, no, we have 1 Turtwig outbreak over there. Actually, I didn't even notice. I've said this is disappointing, but I didn't even check there yet. We see a Turtwig outbreak. Hardest shiny to get. The hardest shiny to get will be the shiny fossil Pokemon. Shieldon, Bastiodon, Cranidos, Rampardos. And, yeah, because those are the hardest ones. Well, that's same thing with shiny Magnemite, Magneton, and, what's it called? And shiny Porygon. All of those are equally a pain in the ass. Oh, yeah, so, I'm gonna sleep in a bit, like in about an hour. Right? This is just the second stream I've been doing at the usual time I stream, Benz. When you saw me earlier, that was like after I finished my classes. So I'm like, you know what? I have a bit of time, so I streamed for a bit. But that was more of like because I could at that time. Then I went to get food. But like usually this is around the time that I stream normally. Like around this time. It's like I like to do it like after I have everything else I need to do done. Well, I guess that's all the shinies here. I mean, all the Turtwigs here. Because if I knock those 2 out, it's just gonna spawn more Grottles if it spawns another chain. Alright then, good night, Bon Bon fan. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream in about half an hour. Like, I'll keep going for about half an hour. Alright, let's go check. Oh wait, no, the Paris overwrote. The Paris is where the Turtwigs can spawn. I don't think we'll be able to find Turtwig in this. Right, because if Paris is on the other side... Well, no, I didn't overwrite it, but... Paris is just there. So obviously that was a bust. And I want to get my berries back. Because there's obviously nothing there. I'm just drinking some water. Yeah. Shiny Glalie. You got Glalie and Munchlax instead. Hey. You're still too lazy to get the shiny charm. Honestly though, it is worth the effort to get the shiny charm, honestly, with how much it boosts your odds. Because it's not like other games. Like, the shiny charm in this game is just really strong. Like, for some reason they made the shiny charm in this game specifically really, really strong. And I do not know why. They kind of made it, like, a bit ridiculous. You know what? Okay, you know what? Let's see. What do I need on the Dex for Turtwig? I might just get it to Dex Research Perfect if it's really taking this long. I think this is the time where like I start just grinding for Dex Research Perfect. Okay, let's start with Turtwig and Porygon actually. If I can find them. Okay, so I need to use it. I needed to use Tackle a couple more times for that. And Turtwig, I need to... Oh, you need to catch Turtwig. Okay. I don't know if we'll do Turtwig. Yeah. You just take what you can get when it comes to shiny hunting. Yeah, it is, yeah. I understand what you mean by that. But with me, like, I'm just trying to go, like, get everything. Right? So it's just like the last few is when it really becomes difficult. Because it's just like, you can no longer just, like, shotgun approach and pray you can find what you need. Because chances are you're probably not gonna find anything most of the time. Right. I'll have to see what Pichu requirements as well. Because I think I might just mega boost my odds for Pichu. Might piss them off. If I scare them, they might run away. Okay, that's an unknown M we do not have. Which I will take. I will gladly take this shiny unknown M. Each Pokemon gets a unique mark in the Pokédex if you clear their battle. Oh. I see. You know, maybe after I get the full living shiny dex, I'll try and do that. Get each mark with every Pokemon. I might try that then. That sounds like a cool little challenge. If you get every Pokemon to have their special mark. Because I'll have like every Pokemon, let alone a shiny. Yeah, there's just 224 Pokemon probably to go through. Yeah, I may not, but I may do it, I may not. We'll see. Say no. Wait, how hard is the challenge? How hard is the challenge? How hard is the challenge? I haven't tried it. Maybe I'll try one, but like, if it's not too bad, then like it might be fine because you can just you can just like give Pokemon the item thing, right? Right, you can give all the Pokemon what's it called? Loads of Pokemon. What shiny is that down there? There's a shiny down there. I don't even know what it is. Not like it matters. Wait. What is that? Oh, it's Yanma. Okay, here's Turtwig. You know, maybe I'll just catch these. Okay, I'll just catch these and get... It's all... Oh, it's for all 242 Pokemon? Okay. Okay, that's... I thought it was just only the Pokemon that are in, like... That you can just regularly catch, not, like, the one-of-a-kind Pokemon. Right? Because, like... The Pokédex is, like, only up to 224... For like the regular Pokemon. Oh god. Honestly, just tossing jet balls like that, not the greatest idea. Whatever. I'll catch one more Turtwig just so I can like... I think I'll just Dex Research Perfect it. Because it's getting really annoying for some of these Pokemon. I think I will just Dex Research Perfect what I can. There's a shiny Badoo there somewhere. I do not need it, but I know it exists. Just get that Turtwig. Alright. We will go release that Turtwig, those Turtwigs, after I Dex research it, perfect it. I want to see my Pokemon. Okay. Let's just release these. Alright, let's just go use a Turtwig. I'll put the M where it belongs. Right, and the M is right where it belongs. How many times does it need to use Tackle? Okay. Let's see, how many times does it have to use Tackle? It needs to use Tackle... Oh wait, no, it's Leafage. Oh, I have to give it food as well. Never mind. I can't do that yet. I'll take that out. I'll just let it sit there first. We'll do Porygon. Where's Porygon? There it is. What does Porygon need? Porygon needs... What the fuck? It needs to use Tri-Attack 40 times and Tackle 15 times. Well, got no choice. Gotta do it for Porygon. Wait, how about its evolutions? What does the evolution need? Okay, this is ridiculous. What they need. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna use Tri-Attack. Alright. Let's just go kill a bunch of stuff. Alright, we're gonna go Tri-Attack. Alright. Oh wait, no, we can't use it on this one. We have to use Tri-Attack and... Was it Tackle? Right. Tri-Attack and Tackle. Okay. Okay. Well then. We will go use Tri-Attack and Tackle. This is gonna be a pain. Imagine what would happen if the creators behind Pokemon became so crazy. Involves undead Pokemon. And went for that. Who knows? I don't think they would though, because it just sounds a bit too out there. Especially because like these games are like, part of the marketing and stuff is for kids, right? So it just sounds a bit too bizarre for them to like go and do that. God damn, we have to use so many Tri-Attacks. 40 Tri-Attacks. Like imagine, you gotta use Tri-Attack 40 times. Like what the fuck? Oh wait, we can go hit Bronzors. We can go into combat with Bronzors because they're usually aggressive. Oh, it's up here. Alright, they're all aggressive and they're steel types. Okay. Yeah, we can go use Tri-Attack on these guys. Oh, that one got burned. Okay. Tri-Attack again. Alright, let's go hit another one. Iron defense. Okay. Confusion. Okay, we live on 69 health. Oh no, we're not gonna survive. Okay, it doesn't have an effect. We can try attack it twice. We can tackle it. Nice. Okay. Let's just heal us up. Hey, Giovanna. Because of like how annoying the last few Pokemon we need for the shiny Dex is, I'm thinking of just getting them to Dex Research Perfect. Because of just how annoying this is going to be. So right now, I'm working on Porygon. Okay. I'll try attack again. And then we'll tackle it. At least these Bronzors are dumb. Oh wait, I meant to hit tackle, not recover. Okay. Let's go tackle it. Okay. We'll just strong style. Try attack it and then tackle it down. Okay. And then tackle it again. Let's get a Lepa Berry. And try attack. And tackle. Alright. Let's go knock it down. How many try attacks do we have to do? I think we have to do like... I think there's like 22 more try attacks. At least these things don't die immediately. So it's a lot easier to deal with, like to just hit Bronzors. I just killed Bronzors for a Tri-Attack. Yeah. Exactly, there's a lot of shinies you'd probably want to transfer when they get Pokemon Home compatibility. Exactly. There's a lot of shinies that we just have in this game that are just stuck in this game. Especially because of how good this game is for shiny hunting some of those Pokemon. Right. Alright, we're just gonna go tackle this. Yeah, we have to use 18 more times this freaking Tri-Attack. Okay. Now there's a ROM hack with that concept. Yeah, there's probably yeah, if it exists, there's probably a ROM hack of it. Yeah. Okay, it's paralyzed, that's good. Try to attack it again. And then we can tackle it. Okay. And then let's go heal up. Okay. How close are we to finishing Porygon? Try attack. Okay, we gotta burn. And there we go, just try attack again. Hey, Red and Roges, welcome. Welcome. I'm just working right now because I'm almost, like, I'm really close to finishing the living shiny decks. But, like, the Pokemon left to do is kind of a pain. I am just trying to work on getting dex research perfect on them. So right now I'm working on Porygon, just finishing Porygon up. So I'm just having it, like, kill a bunch of Pokemon in this outbreak. How long did it take me to get shiny Porygon in the game? The first one I got was just lucky. Like, I got two of them really close to each other a couple streams ago. I was just really lucky when I got them. Because of, like, just how rare, like, it is to, like, get the thing. Right, because you can only get Porygon in distortions. Oh, yeah, so I have a couple mods installed in this game. Right, you can see my Ursaluna is moving faster. And that's why the mount is shiny. It's there's a mod you can download that swaps the model, but you need to either be playing on an emulator or a modded Switch to use it. And that's how I have shiny Braviary. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal up Porygon. Okay. Who's next? I'm getting my berries back too by killing these Psyducks. Alright, try attack. Oh, that was a crit. Whatever. Yeah, it's a mod. It's a really cool mod. I have another one in the village that swaps the color palette of Dialga and Palkia. It's really funny. I'll show you later when I load back in there. Oh, what the hell? It's faster. Alright, try attack that. Okay. Alright. Oh no, oh no, that Golduck isn't... Oh, okay, he killed Porygon. Ooh, you caught, in a massive mass outbreak, you caught a shiny Celio. Nice, nice. Nice. Nice find. Alright, let's go kill this thing. I'm just gonna try attack it. Alright. Almost at a tri-attack PP. Okay. Well, it's time to rezone. I released all those Turtwigs already. Because I'm trying to Dex Research Perfect those. Return to village, and we'll see. Like, I'll show you them. I'll show you one of the mods that I have, because I have it in my village. I'm just curious. Okay, we don't have any outbreaks we need, but I can show you here. So how do you like Palkia? That's a Palkia, right? That's Palkia. There's the Alga. Here's the Alga. Right, here's the Alga. And here's, the Llama God. He's just working on the farm. That's what Llama Gods do, right? They just work on the farm. Oh. They got for us 8 La Papa berries, 8 Figgy berries, 4 Wiki berries, and... Sure, give me the special one. Sounds great. Alrighty, let's go try again. Oh, the mod is spawning in an outbreak. Let's go check it out. Maybe we can get that Porygon we were looking for. Because we need one more of those. Though that's kind of copium. Let me say it. There's one Porygon there. You know what? We'll use the Porygon to kill the Porygon. We will try attack it. And then we'll tackle it. And we'll tackle it again. Okay, we need to use tackle one more time. Okay. No, not there. Let's see. Would seeing a zombie variant of Pokemon, that would be interesting to look at, but I don't know if I would think. A zombie also be seeing vampire, that's true. We even see mummy Pokemon. Yes, I'm also streaming on Twitch at the same time. I stream to both at the same time, both to YouTube and to Twitch. Loads of undead Pokemon. Yeah. Alright, let's just go knock this out. Oh, it's using Thunderbolt, no Tri-Attack. If only it would use Tri-Attack. Okay, we just need to use 5 more Tri-Attacks. But yeah, I do stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Okay. Oh fuck. That Eevee. That Eevee hit way too hard. Okay. Let's just help Oregon out a bit. God damn it, what the fuck? Why is the Eevee hitting way too hard? That Eevee hit way too hard. I just wasted my potion. I just need to use like... God damn it, give me something easy to hit. How the fuck does that Eevee do so much damage to a Porygon? What the fuck? He killed my Porygon twice. Oh fuck. The Eevee just despawned outside. What the fuck? Did you just see that? It just teleported outside and then went back inside. Oh, here we go. You can hit the last Porygon in here. Okay, we're going to try attack it. Okay. I think we're almost done with using try attack on Porygon. Yeah, we just need to use it 2 more times. Okay. To catch it unaware, we should be able to just one-on-one this. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Well, we just Dex Research perfected Porygon. That's good enough for me. You only know how to write in English? That's fine. It's okay, I can only speak... It's okay, I can only write in English too. I can't any other language. That's fine. Well... I don't think anything else of value is gonna spawn in here. We got the Porygon done. We got Dex Research perfect on Porygon. Okay. Let's go check on the possible Turtwig spawn. Because we still need Turtwig. And then we'll check on the unknown. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. What do we have over here? God damn it, stupid Paris. The fucking Paris had to get in the way. Oh, you want the Twitch link? Okay, if you want to see the Twitch link, it is also on my channel, but I'll give you the link right now. Let me just go get the link for you. Here we go. The Twitch link is right there. There you go. The Twitch link is right there. Yeah, so you can go check on that if you want. Alright, let's go back to what I was doing. Alright. It's funny how like even on the Twitch side it says that I posted it there. Because it's just like, yeah, I posted it there. But yeah, there you go, there's the Twitch link. There's a shiny that like sparkled but didn't play sound on the Carnivine. Don't need shiny Carnivine though. Oh. There's a shiny here. What letter is that? Okay. You hate shiny alpha. You have shiny alpha Carnivine? I have a shiny alpha Carnivine too. I call. Yeah. Nice. I've seen multiple shiny Carnivines that I just kind of ignore them. Because I'm just like not gonna use them. Alright, but I wanna recatch that shiny unknown letter. I didn't even get to see what letter it was, I just know it's shiny. Because I thought, like, you know what, on the fun, like, it might be fun to also just get every unknown shiny. Okay, we got that unknown shiny at least. Right, I'm gonna put unknown Porygon back. Do we already have this unknown? No, we do not. What letter is that? That's Q. Oh wait, no, we do have it. That's Q. God damn it. We already have shiny unknown Q. Well, that was a waste of time. At least, there we go, we got perfect on the Morrigan. I see you now. Hey, Real Feneric. Welcome. Were you, Rodine, oh, there you are, Rodine. Hey. Now you're on the Twitch chat. I saw you on the YouTube chat, now you're on the Twitch chat. Okay, you might have a chance at a Pichu. So I definitely want to check that out. And what does Pichu also need? Because if we don't get Pichu, I'm thinking I'm just gonna Dex Research Perfect the Pichu. Okay. Pichu needs... Okay, we just need to catch a bunch of them without being spotted. One of them needs to be sleeping. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Okay. I'll just say Rodney, or I guess Manuel also works. Alright then. Manuel. But welcome. Yeah, you find it interesting that only ground resistant combos haven't used are Bug Normal, Bug Dark, and Bug Dragon. Yeah. That is true. A Bug Dragon could have... Actually, you know what? A Bug Dragon type could be cool. Right? They could make a Bug Dragon type and they could make it a Dragonfly. They could make a Bug... They should, like... You know, it would have been cool if a Flygon was Bug Dragon. just because it's a dragonfly. But it makes sense why it's dragon ground, because like the antlion dragonfly thingy and its pre-evolution is a ground type. So it does make sense, because then it would just become like, it would just get hit by sandstorm. Okay, that outbreak does not have anything we need. Yeah. That would be kind of cool to see that kind of combo. But we don't have a lot of combos yet. Bug ground. I mean, it's great as it is as dragon ground. I mean, I guess it just gets outclassed because Garchomp exists as a dragon ground type, because not only does Garchomp have higher attacking stats, it's also 2 base speed points faster. So yeah, I guess there's that. It's still a cool Pokemon nonetheless. Oh, but there's a Combi outbreak. You know what? I kind of want to see a Combi outbreak. What's in there? Just because I might be able to get a second shiny female Combi. Even though I already have a female Combi for... I already have a female Combi. A Rock Ghost. A Rock Ghost could be interesting as well. Yeah. Because we don't have that yet. Right? I don't think we have a Rock Ghost type yet. Yeah, that would be a cool combination. Like, it would be really cool if we can get some of the unused combinations. Okay, that's just an Alpha Porygon Z. That's an Alpha Glitchy Mess. We want Shiny Porygon, not Alpha Porygon Z. Although that Alpha Porygon Z is a pretty rare spawn. Yeah, that's the last Ghost combo. And Ghost is a pretty cool defensive typing. Rock, not so much, but Ghost is pretty cool defensively. Like, Ghost is quite strong as defensive typing. Right? Because you have 2 immunities, you got a couple resists, and like, yeah, resist like poison is one of the resists. Yeah, it's a pretty good type combination. Right, your only weakness is just Dark and Ghost. It's a pretty good type combination. For like Ghost typing at least. What's... Oh no, we got paralyzed. What the hell hit us? You know... God damn it. Let's see if we can catch the Porygon Z. Yeah, we caught the Alpha Porygon Z. A Fairy Ground would be very good offensively. Yeah, because Fairy is like the strongest offensive type right now. Fairy is just really busted. Yeah, Fairy is just really strong. The strongest possible type combination, honestly, I think you could have, like the 2 best types, is just Fairy and then Steel type. You just combine the 2 monstrous types for like really strong offense and really strong defense, right? Like a Fairy Steel type. I guess probably why like freaking Zacian is banned in Ubers. Because it's Fairy Steel typing. As soon as you send it out, it also gets like a +1 in attack. It's also really fast. And has a very high base attack. Like, what the fuck? Like, people put it in anything goes just because of how insane its stats and typing is. Right. Yes, they struggle with fire, but like, everything else though, like, yeah, sure, you struggle with fire because both your stabs get resisted, but like, You know, it's nothing a coverage move can fix, right? You can just fix it with coverage. You know, if you can give it ground coverage, easy. You're done with fire types. Water coverage as well, right? If you give him like a water type coverage or ground type coverage or rock type. Yeah, that is true. Fire is strong against it, but like against like a Zacian Crown, right? Like, it has monster stats, right? Okay, what does Turtwig need? It just needs 25 uses of leafage. I'll go do that afterwards. Let's go check on the Combies. Because I'm curious to see what kind of Combies will we find. Yeah. I mean, like, if you can give them, like, really good stats, though, right? It would be insane. Because, like, it is a really good combo. Well, yeah. Sure. Yeah, Arceus Fire is a good counter, but... yeah. Fairy type is a bit too strong, honestly. Because, like, just how good it is, like, offensively. Because, like, I think, you know, the thing about dragon types being overpowered isn't really dragon type being overpowered. It's more of a lot of the Pokemon that were dragon types, they're just very late game and they have very good stats. Because, like, offensively, you really aren't gonna get, you don't, Dragon Stab, right? Like, okay, you have, like, you have resist, right? You have the resistant steel types. But, like, offensively, the only thing you're hitting super effective with a dragon type move is a dragon type. So, like, as a coverage option, right, dragon type isn't exactly anything crazy, right? Because, like, let's be honest, right? As, like, despite the ice type being, like, the worst type in the game, right? Like, the ice type is, like, the worst type in the game, but that's only defensively, because, like, as an offensive typing, right? The ice type coverage moves is, like, pretty awesome to have, because, like, what can you hit with ice types? Right, you hit dragons, you hit flying, you hit ground types. Right, you hit those three things, like, mainly. You also hit grass types, which there are a couple of good grass types out there as well. But, like, I think that, like, but yeah, like, yeah, you would struggle against fire types if you were Fairy Steel. I don't know about grass type being an answer, just because, like, you know, Fairy Steel is just still, like, really good offensively and defensively for the most part. Because you can always just pivot around a counter. Right, you could always just pivot around something that could counter you. I'll just move this somewhere. There. Right, because you can always just pivot. And just switch out so you don't get involved. At least that's how I see it, right? Like, oh yeah, someone sent a fire type against your steel fairy, just switch out and go into someone else. And just deal with the fire type. Or like if the Pokemon is like fast enough, right? Yeah. You have a Pokemon team that can counter everything. Nice. Nice. Honestly though, you know what they could have done, like, they should have done with the bug type at least? They should have just made bug resist fairy type moves and made fairies weak to bug. I think if they did that, bug type would actually be pretty decent. Like, it obviously wouldn't be like the most amazing typing ever, the bug type, but it'd be a pretty cool, as like a way to balance out the fairy type, because they're honestly kinda too strong. At least that's my opinion. Like, I don't mind that they made the fairy type, and there are some really nice designs that they have with the fairy type. Like, I really do like Sylveon, right? But they did make the fairy type a bit too strong. At least that's how I see it. Right, like, you see things like, I think Clefable is, like, really good, like, is insanely strong and competitive. because it has pretty decent stats, pretty strong coverage, like coverage options for moves. And then it has both Magic Guard and Unaware, and it's also Fairy type. Right? You can like, and it's decently bulky, like the Clefable. Right? Yeah. Well, we'll consider both Bug Fly and normal Ice to be the worst combos in the game. Oh yeah, I totally understand. Bug Ice would be a pretty terrible combo. Honestly, I don't have a problem with Fairy type existing. It's just that they made the Fairy typing a bit too strong. That's my issue with it. Like, they honestly could have used the Fairy type to buff some other weaker types as well. Like, obviously the Ice type, defensively at least, it needs a buff. But like, offensively, the Ice type is like really strong. It's just, it sucks defensively, like, and especially when they put it on, like, give the Ice type to defensive Pokemon, right? Right, because like if... Oh shit, I shouldn't have saved there. Oh, whatever, I accidentally pressed the button again. I wanted to look at the Pokedex. Right, where's Pichu? Pichu is up here. I'm gonna just see what I need for Pichu. Okay, Pichu needs... I have to catch 5 more without being spotted. That's a tough one. Yeah, that's a bit of a tough one. Okay. Let's just be careful. There we go. Okay, we need to kill. We need to not kill. We need to catch a couple more of those without being spotted. Yeah. Steel type was really insane to tone down the power of Ice and Rock. Exactly. Yeah, in Gen 1, Ice and Rock were like insanely powerful in Gen 1. Yeah, and like the Steel type to nerf them, I totally understand. Like Ice was like the best offensive type to have in Gen 1 Pokemon. Like just Ice coverage was just insane because of how Freeze worked, right? But yeah. Like, I totally understand though when I'm toning down the Psyche type as well with the Steel type, but yeah. Rock, we're strong against 4 types and we're only resisted by 2. And with nothing being immune to either of them, yeah. But then Ghost and Dark used to have no weakness. Yeah, Dark Ghost used to have no weakness. And that was like one of the cool things about Pokestar Studios. If you remember in if you've ever played Black and White 2, right? There was one of the bosses in like you can get like in Pokestar Studios. Like one of the things you can like encounter in Pokestar Studios was like one of the mini bosses things you can fight there had a Ghost Dark type. Right, there used to be a Ghost Dark type in Pokestar Studios. And the way you were supposed to clear it is to either status it, or you had to get rid of its ability because they gave it Wonder Guard. They gave a Ghost Dark type Wonder Guard in Pokestar Studios. Okay. Okay, so we're going to check one of these outbreaks. There's a 50-50 for one of them having what we need. I'll check here first. If they have Turtwig, great. If they do not, then we'll check for Pichu. Yeah, original Gen 1 Psychic, yeah, they were immune to Ghost types. And the only Ghost types, yeah. Yeah, and the problem was Bug type moves were all bad in back then. Like all the Bug type moves were garbage. And like And they were immune to Ghost. No, no. Psychic type was not weak to Ghost in Gen 1. They were immune. They were immune in Gen 1. The Psychic type was immune to Ghost types in Gen 1. Like, have you ever seen, like, a type chart from Gen 1? Psychic types were immune to Ghost types. Like, it was ridiculous. Okay, none of these are shiny. I think I'll just toss something at them. I'll make them want to run away. Yeah. At least they made poison type they gave poison types a buff when they made them strong against fairy types. No, what's funny though is they nerfed the steel type in Gen 6 and removed what the hell? These are all alphas. Okay, you know, I'll come back and catch the alphas from a safe distance. That's a big F. Okay, we got the F. Oh no, they broke out. You know what? I'll just go to the Turtwigs. I'll go to the Turtwigs. Those are more important to me than Turtwigs. Okay. If I can get a shiny Turtwig, that would be great. Okay. The unknowns became big unknowns. That's what happened. That's what happened. They became Gigantamax unknowns. The other trios that work like the starters, rock, fire, steel. Yeah, steel, rock, fighting. I mean, that's rock, flying, fighting, yeah. Ground, poison, grass. Yeah. What typing would I like to see? For a starter typing, I think I'll go with rock, flying, and fighting. Just because they probably wouldn't be too overpowered. Or because ground is kind of busted offensively under certain circumstances, like these days, and steel as well is just really strong defensively. So I think I'll go with the second one, like I'd like to see. Because they can always just compare them with other typings if they want to later on. But like, considering like they would put it for starters, I think that would be fine. And also, because of rock, flying, and fighting, they can also do the thing where, like, they can have it as secondary typings for starters, right? Like, they can do something like a water rock, right? Water rock, maybe, let's say, water, no. Actually, I was thinking of a way you can make it go in reverse, so that, like, while they're strong against each other one way, they'd be weak against each other the other way. But that probably, that one thing I was thinking of probably wouldn't be the best idea for it. So maybe like, yeah. A dragon fairy type? We already have that. We already have that. Mega Altaria exists. Mega Altaria is already fairy dragon. It loses the flying typing for the fairy typing. So like, you mean like as a regular Pokemon? I mean, that would be interesting to see a fairy dragon. Right, not including megas. Then okay. Okay, I see what you mean. Well, if we're not gonna include megas, then... Okay, you're not excluding Mega Pokemon entirely? Well, it's a type combination that we don't have then. It'd be cool to see it, because we do not have it, right? We just can't use a steel, not steel, a Dragon Fairy. But yeah, one of the starter types thing is just weak to Stealth Rocks. Wait. What we could do? Wait, remember how you said, ground, poison, and grass, right? As a typing? What if we made it so it was a fire ground type, a water, wait, no, we can't do that. Never mind, that trio won't work because grass type is in there. Like, if we had secondary typings, that could work. It's like, I'm trying to think of what would be a cool way we could have the things where, like, you can have the type advantages work in reverse. But then every time, like, the ideas I come up with, Wait, Fire Rock could work, but like you have to be really careful with Fire Rock type, right? If you make the Pokemon Fire Rock, and then it's Water Flying and Grass Fighting as a starter combination, what would you think of that? Right? Because then they would be Fire, Water, Grass, but then in reverse, you can use the other set of typings. Well, we get a shiny Pichu. There isn't even a Pichu here. There's a Munchlax there, but there's no Pichu. I want my berries back. But yeah, I'm thinking, what if we had, yeah, a Fire Rock type, a Water Flying type, and a Grass Fighting as a starter, like, final evolutions. That'd be kind of cool, actually, because you think about it. The Fire type would have the Rock typing to hit the Water type, right? But then the Water type would have the Flying typing to hit the Grass type. Yeah, they would each have a quad weakness as well. They would each have a quad weakness, but at the same time, the type advantage would work in the opposite direction. I think that sounds like a cool idea, though. Though two of the typings would be weak to Stealth Rock. But... That's just a compromise we'll have to make. Yeah, we already have Water Flying on Gyarados, and we also have Ducklet. We have Cramorant. We actually have a lot of Water Flying types already, right? Ducklet, Cramorant, Pelipper, Wingull, Swanna. Those are already Water Flying, and then there's Gyarados. But, like, if we had it on a starter, right? And they just had the type triangle work like that, I think it would be really cool. Just to have the starters strong against each other in one direction, but weak against each other in the other direction. Right? I mean, that would be pretty cool. At least that's what I think. Like, I'd like to see it. See them just do that as their secondary typings. Fire Rock, Water, Water Flying, and Grass Fighting. Alright, let's just go to midday. See if we can get a distortion to spawn with this mod that I have. Oh yes, we got a distortion. Okay. Maybe we can get a Porygon shiny. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it would be the opposite of XY did. Exactly. I think it would be really cool though if they did that. Right? They just had a weakness to each other but in the opposite direction. Like, even though they would each get a 4 times weakness, I think it would be a really cool idea. Right? Yeah, because we have Grass type fighting with Chestnut. Well, we also have it with Hisui and Decidueye. Right? So it would be our 3rd Grass fighting. But it's either we make a Grass fighting type or we make a Fire fighting type. With how that works. I'm thinking we'll make it a Grass fighting type. Just so we wouldn't have the Water fighting. I mean, you could go water. I mean, you could go water fighting. I mean, instead of firefighting, right? Could go water fighting, and then into fire flying, and then from fire flying, we'll have the other one, the grass type, be rock type, grass rock. I mean, that's also an option. But then if we give the grass type, right? If we do grass rock, then grass will lose the weakness to fire type. So I think the that method where they each get a quad weakness would be a fair. Exactly. We'd also just have too many firefighting starters. And honestly, I don't think it would be fair if we made it so that the water type got the fighting type. Because it wouldn't be fair for the grass type. Because if we made it go in reverse, because then the grass type, like with how the grass type would interact with the fire type. So I think we don't need that Luxio. So I think what I'm suggesting is like probably the best bet if they were to do it in reverse, then that trio. I mean, there's also the option of going Psychic versus Fighting versus Dark type as a secondary typing. Like, they could maybe go Grass Dark, and then like, oh wait, Grass Dark, Water Fighting, right? Right, Grass Dark, Water Fighting, and Fire Psychic could also work, right? Although one of them has an immunity, I think that could also be kind of cool as a way to kind of get it to work. Right, just Grass Dark. Can we do it that way? That might be fair. Right, like the Fire Dark, not the Fire Dark. The Psychic Dark and Fighting. And we just make it so the Water type's the Fighting type. Water Fighting, Grass Dark, and Fire Psychic. That way they each have a strength against each other and a weakness against each other, but like in the opposite direction. Yeah, it is sad that a lot of the starters are weak to flying because of the fighting type or the grass type, right? If you're a grass type, you're automatically weak to flying types. But it is what it is. But yeah, I think I'll go with that. Well, I think I'll go with Water Fighting, Grass Dark, and then Fire Psychic. Because that sounds like it'd be a cool way to like balance them all. Right? Because they have the whole little rock, paper, scissors type of thing going on. But then you have it also working in the opposite direction. So I think that sounds like a cool idea. At least that's how I think of it. Is it the best idea though? Probably not. But it is an idea. Okay, the next distortions at Home of Trials. Let's see if we can get the shiny we need there. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna be doing for Dex Research Perfect on everything that I need at this point. Just because how much of a pain it is. Grass, Dark, Water, Flying would both be weak to Fairy and Flying. Yeah. I mean, Water Fighting. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true. That would happen. But I think it's a fine compromise. I think it's a fine compromise. Like, I think it's a fine compromise just so we can get that cool interaction. Right? Because the idea is they all be weak against each other but strong against each other too. So like they're on each other's toes. At least that's just my idea. And it's not like those type combinations don't already exist. Like we have Water Fighting, right? We've had Poliwrath and stuff for like a long time. And now we have Urshifu, right? Rapid Strike Urshifu, I think it was. Right? So it's not as if like it's an obscure typing. You know, let's just try and get Porygon shiny. We haven't gotten anything. Okay. Yeah, at least that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, Togekiss would have a field day. It definitely would. It definitely would have a field day. Yeah, we'll just return to the village and go to it and see if we can spawn another thing. Fire Fairy would be an interesting combo, yeah. Yeah, they made Greninja way too OP in Gen 6 that it can counter every type. Yeah, cause like the second time they did it with Libero on Cinderace. Cinderace does not have doesn't have as good type coverage as Greninja. Right? Greninja has way better type coverage than Cinderace. Right? Even though they have the same ability. But yeah, it is true that they just made it stupid OP because of that. Okay, this is unfortunate. This outbreak doesn't have Turtwig. The twiggiest turtle around. Yeah, I won't even bother there. I'll just check for... Yeah. With the ability they give to the Gen 8 Grass Starter, the Grass Starter in Gen 8 was the Grassy Surge. So Rillaboom can summon the grassy terrain like as soon as you send it out, which is kind of busted. I mean, no, it's not kind of busted. It definitely is busted, Rillaboom. Right? Because like as soon as you send Rillaboom out in the wild, right? Like send it out, you summon grassy terrain, and then you can use Grassy Glide on it, which is like a pretty decently strong priority move, and it's grass priority, and it gets stab, and you can even do things like you can give it like a grassy seed or something if you want to make it bulky or something. But that's what they gave, and then Inteleon has Sniper. Inteleon's hidden ability is Sniper. I mean, Sniper is a cool ability, but like... You're not really going to be getting that many crits. Especially because of how frail it is, you probably aren't going to be setting up focus energy on an Inteleon. Because you'll just die before you can get that off. I mean, yeah, Grassy Glide, it does have a bunch of resists, but it's still a very strong move, right? It does have a bunch of resists, but it's still quite strong. And you have to keep in mind that it's also priority, right? Like, if you think about it this way, right? And because you're getting boosted by grassy terrain, it's like, by the time you hit something with it, it's like if you hit something with a priority move, like think of it this way, right? If you have the move like extreme speed, outside of Arceus, no one that uses it has stab on it, right? Yeah, same deal with, what's another move? Same deal with the move, or like, yeah, here's the other one, right? Because like you think about it, right? Grassy terrain, I think it's a 1.3x boost, right? You can even do things like choice band your grassy thing. You don't even have to invest in speed, and you'll just have priority and like knock things out, right? So like you can invest into max attack. You don't have to care about speed. You get stab bonus, right? So it's a 1.5x boost, but you also get terrain bonus, so that's another 1.3x boost. Your 70 base power move is like, right, it's gonna hit for like an absurd amount by the time like it actually hits something. Right, it's like having a I guess in a way it's kind of like having a stab 120 base power priority coverage move or something. Well, it's actually a lot more than that. Let me just grab a calculator and just check. Yeah, let me just like pull up a calculator and just check real quick, like how strong it would be. Because I remember like they nerfed in Gen 8 the terrains to be 1.3x instead of 1.5x. Like the weathers are 1.5x. Right, so it's like 70 base power times 1.5 for stab. So it's 105 times 1.3. Yeah, it's like 136 and a half base power move basically. And it's a priority move, right? Like you can like, if you really invest into like attack, right? Because it is, I believe it is physical. Like for things that don't resist it, you're gonna be doing a bit, like a big chunk of damage, right? And like again, it's priority. So like unless you have the terrain to block priority or like an ability to block it, right? It's kind of gonna be a pain to deal with, right? It's a bit strong. Kind of a bit strong, don't you think? But yeah, like obviously though, there are resists, right? You can have your steel types, your flying types, your bug types. But like, if you're not hitting those things, right? You know, they're probably not going to survive and all that. But yeah, like those are just the big ones. Right, it's like, oh yeah, like let's say someone sends out a water type, they're instantly just dead. They're just dead because priority, you got stab on it, and you got terrain bonus. Same thing with a ground type, they just die. Right? If you're weak to grass, you're just instantly dead. I mean, because, like, you think about it, it's probably best that they don't just make a bunch of, like, stupid, broken, overpowered Pokemon, because then it's just, like, if you gotta use Pokemon on the team, like, if you're not it's like you have to use the Pokemon. Yeah. The same goes with the ground type. Exactly. Like, some of those typings, you know, exactly, like the ground type, they can't have flying types, right? Well, I guess Zygarde can, but that's its own thing with the signature move. Or I guess you could use gravity, but who's gonna use gravity? Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to stop Earthquake spam, right? Earthquake, 100 base power move. And at least you can counter Earthquake spam again with grassy terrain because it weakens it. Right? Right, because like Earthquake is 100 base power and it's a physical move. It's a pretty strong move. Yeah, it's like they kind of do need some sort of balance. Otherwise, people would just use the exact same Pokemon. And that's honestly kind of the problem with Diamond and Pearl. Like the original Diamond and Pearl and BDSP. For the most part, everyone's just using the same teams. Well, you do have a couple more options in BDSP because of the underground. Like, the Dex in Diamond and Pearl is just awful. Like, what the hell were they thinking? Like, they only have 2 fire types in the Diamond and Pearl decks. Like, what the fuck? Only 2? And then you have a fire type Elite 4 specialist. But, like, they only have 2 fire types, so they have to use, like, random ass other Pokemon. It's just like, what the fuck is this? It makes no sense. Fire grass type is a perfect counter to Ferrothorn. Okay, that's a cool type combination I'd like to see. A fire grass type. Honestly, water. I'd also like to. I'd really like to see a water fire type that isn't Volcanion. Because like the problem with Volcanion is it's a mythical Pokemon. So like, you're just never going to see Volcanion. right? Because it's a cool idea for like a type combination. But like if you make it like stuck on if it's gonna be stuck on the mythical, the Pokemon might as well not exist. Honestly, that's like another thing I wish they would stop doing. Just stop it with the mythical Pokemon. Cause it's just like it just feels like a big waste. Like I don't mind them having like special promotional movies and stuff with certain Pokemon. Like that's cool, right? It's cool to do. But like the mythicals though, they kind of should stop with them. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why, honestly, they never should have remade Diamond and Pearl. They should have just remade Platinum. Like, like Diamond and Pearl was always a mess back then, and it still sucks now, right? If you wanted to play, like, if you ever want to play, right, the Gen 4 games, like the Sinnoh region stuff, right, and just play Platinum, right? It's just like, Platinum is just the better game. Now, what's also dumb is like how they're still doing the mystery gift events like the way they are, especially for content that's already still in the game, right? They should have just, you know, just left it in the game, done what Oras did with like Deoxys, and you could just catch Deoxys in the post game. That was cool. That was like really cool what they did there. But obviously they didn't do that in BDSP. You want Darkrai, you want Arceus or the Llama God, or if you want Shaman, you gotta get the event. And of course, the way they distribute the events is kinda yikes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what do we get in this massive mass outbreak? Yeah. Honestly, yeah, that is... Honestly, yeah, I remember seeing people saying that too. But honestly, no, BSP does have a lot of problems. There's just a lot of problems with the BDSP. And like, if someone was to ask me again, like, if looking back at it, would I recommend them playing BDSP? I'm like, if you can somehow play Pokemon Platinum, just play that game instead. Because there's so many things better in in Pokemon Platinum. Like, it's just better in every single way, basically. Like, everything they've done in BDSP, they were kind of too faithful. Like, where they were faithful in BDSP is kind of what made the game bad. But when they weren't faithful, also made the game bad. Like, it made the stuff worse, in a way. Right? Like, the only cool new thing is the dens in the underground, but that's about it. Like, that's the only cool new feature that they added in BDSP. Everything else in that game, it's just like, why? And then I remember I saw someone was working on a ROM hack mod to add the Grand Underground into Pokemon Platinum. So it's just like, sooner or later, Pokemon Platinum will have everything that BDSP added, which is just the Ground Underground thing. Because everything else in BDSP just sucks, right? Even like the Pokemon following thing in BDSP, it doesn't work right. Pokemon are scaled poorly. Like, how the hell they figured it out back in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, how to make Pokemon follow you. But in BDSP, nope. No. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, they had really good system there with the Pokemon following you. Heck, with some of the Pokemon, you would even ride on top of them, which was really cool. But what did they do in BDSP, though? They fucked it up. Right? And in some of the areas with some of the places, like to use HMs, like rock climb in the was it Valor Lakefront, right? You can barely see certain things there because of the weird camera. Yeah. The only combo that quad resists ground is one of the worst combos. That is true. But then again, you can also just add, like, if you want to deal with ground types, just give any Pokemon the flying type. Done. You handled the ground type. You just made them immune to... But yeah, like, it is just unfortunate what happened with BDSP. There isn't much extra power for Pokemon like Sword and Shield had with Dynamax. Yeah, Megas returning would have been pretty cool. Honestly, I think Dynamax also has a mechanic that I just don't want to see again. Because, like, while the gimmick, it does sound cool on paper, it's kind of a bit too overpowered. Right? Because, like, if you send something out, right, and someone sends something that could counter you, you could just live whatever they're doing with Dynamax potentially because your health doubled. But then also, like, Dynamax, it gives you 3 turns of using, like, Z moves. Right? You basically get 3 turns of Z move spams. But, like, each of these moves also have, like, secondary effects. And some of the secondary effects can be quite powerful. So it's kind of like, I think it's a bit too strong as well, Dynamax. Dynamax and Gigantamax. They're a bit too strong. It's like, no wonder Smogon bans it. Oh yeah, we're at the 3-hour mark now. God damn. That means I streamed for like about 8 hours today. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, we got a shiny O. Okay. Let's just catch the shiny O. Okay. Oh god, where's it going? Okay, let's just try and catch that again. Is it despawned? Man, it's kind of hard to see with all that fog in there too. Like, how the hell is that room so foggy? Okay. Now, what's also funny is loading into BDSP takes longer than it does to one-hit KO a Blissey's health bar in the original Diamond and Pearl. Because if you ever played the original Diamond and Pearl and ever fought someone who had a level 100 Blissey, and you hit them with like a fighting type move, like a physical fighting type move, from like a strong physical attacker that would one-hit it, it would legit take like almost a minute or something to knock out the Blissey. Because of just how bulky it is. Okay, we got Unknown O shiny. Okay. I guess that's our consolation prize. Unless we already have that. No, we do not. Cool. Alright, let's go rezone. We got the shiny unknown O. We're almost done with all the shiny unknowns. Type combo defensively. Oh yeah, no, it is a really terrible typing. Rock Ice is terrible, right? You're quad weak to steel, you're quad weak to fighting. Let's see, you're weak to ground types. Let's see, ice type as well. You should just have all of the problems with ice. Right, you lose, sure you don't, you're no longer weak to fire type as a rock ice. But you lose but you become neutral instead of becoming resistance from the rock side. It is like, it has like, what is it good defensively against? I guess you can resist normal types. I guess. But that's it. Like, it is just a terrible defensive type combo. Yeah. It is just pretty terrible defensively. And that's why they made Hisuian Ice Table even worse. than regular one because it's like it's even slower and it's more defensive, but it's also rock and ice type. It's just like, what the fuck? They basically nerfed the Pokemon by giving it like a really terrible type combination. But yeah, it is like really bad defensively. Rock, ice, so many weaknesses. Like your only resist is just normal type moves, I guess. I guess bug type too, right? Either way, well, yeah, either way, right? You're just weak to a bunch of stuff. Well, I guess you're also resistant to flying, I think. Does rock resist flying? Not entirely sure. Exactly. Having your stam combo resisted by steel is also just assault in the wound. But you're also 4 times weak to steel. So like any steel type move will just delete you. Like if something has anything steel type, you're just gonna get deleted. Right? Any steel type will just instantly delete you. Can we get a distortion? No distortion. But yeah, it is just terrible. Like, it really is just terrible and unfortunate to have rock ice. Poor ice table. Hidden power steel, I mean, they kind of got rid of hidden power. But yeah, hidden power steel will just knock you out. Any type of steel coverage would just get rid of you. Right? Wait, do people even use hidden power steel back when you could use hidden power? Because like I've never really like used hidden power. But then again, I've never really played Pokemon that much competitively. Like I've heard things about it, but like I've never really played it. Like I played like back in the day, I played with friends and stuff. I would play Pokemon with friends and stuff like that, but like I would never like really play it competitively outside of that. But yeah, like some of those type combinations, you know, it's just kind of yikes. Yeah, because like rock isn't that great as defensive typing anymore. It's not like it was in Gen 1. But we also had 3 less types in Gen 1. Though it is funny how they nerfed the steel type in Gen 6. They nerfed it. They're just like, yeah. Yeah, that is true, because it's quad weak to steel because it's ice fairy. Yeah, that is true. It's a big Pichu. Okay. Let's catch this one. Exactly, ice table just gets fucked. Like, ice table is just screwed. Why does ice table have the right tools but the wrong typing for physical wall? Exactly! It just has the right stats, but then it has the wrong typing, especially because what's like steel type, pretty good physical attacks there, right? Like, you think about it, Metagross is a physical attacker. People who use Jirachi, for example, also physical, right? But then it's also quad weak to fighting types, which are like mostly physical attackers as well. It's like, what the hell were they thinking? It's just so bad. Because it's just like, whatever would... A level 60 Pichu, what the hell? Yeah, it's an outbreak of Pichus. You can get them at level 60. Not like it matters, it's not, none of them are shiny. I just wanted to like quickly see what was there. But yeah, that's just the problem with Ice Table, right? It has the right tools, but the wrong type. Awful. Oh, Galarian Wheezing is pretty cool. The ability neutralizing gas, that's a really nice ability. Like under certain conditions, right? It's like a really cool ability. Neutralizing gas. I mean, like, I think people aren't people like using Regigigas in VGC because of wheezing, right? Because neutralizing gas, you can use Regigigas and you won't get hindered by its terrible slow start ability, right? Right, because neutralizing gas, you can disable it. Right, neutralizing gas means you won't have slow start, but your opponent also won't have an ability. So you would just need like strong, like good type coverage and strong, like hard hitting stats and stuff. And like, yeah, like I'm pretty sure Regigigas would be good in that kind of play. Yeah, that's true. I did finish the game, so like the stuff is a higher level. Yeah. Yeah, they did do that. Now self-destruct is like 80% recoil, which is nice, but like if they use self-destruct twice, they're just dead. Right, if they just use self-destruct twice, they're dead instantly. You know what? Let's see if we can get a... Let's try a distortion. Let's see if we can get that thing. Oh yeah, that's right, because it has steel type. It has steel type stealth rocks. That's true. And they have that G-Max Copperajah has the steel type stealth rocks. Now, can you imagine having steel type stealth rocks with stealth rocks? And then you have 3 layers of spikes with toxic spikes. Just how hazardous would that be? And you know what? Just for the disrespect, we'll put sticky web on top. Can you imagine how like all the disrespect with that? You send a Pokemon in, they get hit by stealth rocks, then steel type rocks. And then they'll get hit by 3 layers of spikes. And then they'll get poisoned. Can you imagine, like, the big disrespect having all those hazards? I mean, it's probably not going to be easy to set it up. But, like, if you're just, like, if you can let someone set up all those hazards against you, it's like, they deserve to keep the hazards if, like... Like you just deserve to deal with it if like they can set that many hazards up against you, because it's just like you're just pretty scuffed. Yeah, that is true. YouTube does censor some words, but yeah, like it is just pretty bad for Hisuian, the Hisuian Ice Table. Right, its typing is just awful, but its stats are pretty good. They just evolve. This is why. Remember, Hisuian Ice Table doesn't exist anymore, because it's an old version of Ice Table, right? That's why they went extinct. That's why you don't see Hisuian Ice Table anymore. They all went extinct, right? And the only ones that survived is the current version of Ice Table. That's why there's no more Hisuian Ice Table. Big brain. Very big brain. Because it's so shit with its typing. They all went extinct. And that was my TED Talk on why Hisuian Ice Table doesn't exist anymore. right? You think about it. A Pokemon and rabies with rabies. Oh god. I'd probably like run away immediately first because rabies does not sound like a good thing to be near. So I'd probably want to get the fuck out of there because the Pokemon has rabies, right? Right. So like yeah, Gen 2 was the first gen with a female character. That is true. But they also tried a lot more things in Gen 2 because they were like, they wanted it to be like, because they thought they were going to end it off with Gen 2. But it wasn't just Gen 2, it was specifically Pokemon Crystal, right? Because in Pokemon Gold and Silver, you still have only Gold as a playable character. It was Pokemon Crystal that added the female character. Yeah, but it is interesting how that was the first time they had it playable. Because like you had like the elite, you had some of the Elite Four members, obviously female. Some of the gym leaders, female there too, right? Sabrina and Misty in Gen 1 is a good example. And you have Agatha, right? You know. But that's just what happened. Yeah, Pokemon Crystal was the female. Exactly. It was the first time they had that. And okay, we're not getting the shiny we need here. I'm gonna go check on the Turtwig. Alright, that figures. And we're not getting into the distortion. Oh wait, no, I just went into the camp to reset a thing. Obviously that wasn't gonna work. Return to the village. Okay. Alright, let's try again. I want Pichu. Yeah. It is really nice that they... Exactly. That's why Heart Gold and Soul Silver was amazing. Honestly, a lot of the content... There's a lot of really cool content in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I used to be addicted to playing the Pokeathlon minigames as a kid. I used to be addicted to the Pokeathlon. That was a lot of fun. Right? But yeah, they based it off of Crystal, which is just awesome. Meanwhile, BDSP is like based off of the original Diamond and Pearl. But like, a lot of the things they did there is just worse. Like, it is crazy how people were like so hyped that like we were gonna get Diamond and Pearl remakes, but then when we actually got them, it's like, I don't want it anymore. You can't catch Mareep, and that's your favorite electric type. Yeah, that's always been the weird thing with some of the third versions of the games. Yeah, some of the Pokemon aren't available in the third versions. Some of the pseudo legendaries form a trio. Exactly, yeah. Rock fighting, yeah. Tyranitar is rock, Dragonite and Salamander flying, and Komo-o is fighting. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But yeah, it is just weird how sometimes in the third versions of games, Pokemon you can catch in the original like in Gold and Silver, for example, you can't catch in Crystal. And some of the Pokemon in Ruby and Sapphire aren't available in Emerald either, and same thing with Diamond and Pearl. They're like exclusive. It definitely was intentional that they removed some of these Pokemon. Because they're like, why don't we get like people to like, it's like for the trading gimmick stuff. It's like get more people to buy the more games or whatever. Like, it's obvious that it was intentional. But if you're talking about the trio of the pseudo-legendary Pokemon, I don't think that was intentional at all, because, like, you know, pseudo-legendaries, they only release them, like, one per generation, right? Well, one new one per generation. What's cool is, like, well, now we know even pseudo-legendaries aren't off the table for regional variants, right? Maybe that's why they remade Yellow before Diamond and Pearl. Maybe. Maybe. But at least with Let's Go, like, it was... like, at least, like, we knew what we were going into, right? Your brother and I actually bought the Japanese version because you couldn't wait. Ah. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool. You got the Japanese version first. Ah. I see. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, like, back when I messed around in Pokemon Soul Silver. That was the version I got. Usually when I get games, right, is like who I would play with at school and stuff like that, and I would trade with back then, I would always get the second version because some of the friends at school would always get the other version. So, like, with Diamond and Pearl, I would have Pokemon Pearl, the friends would have Pokemon Diamond. I would get Pokemon Soul Silver, other people would have Pokemon Silver. I would usually just get the second one. Like, that's usually what I would be in the situation with. I would always have the second version, unless I had the third version. Yeah. That is true. We got our first Steel type pseudo with the Metagross. Yeah. Yeah, because you knew where to go, exactly. You couldn't Japanese, but you could still play them because you knew where to go. Yeah. Those were some cool times. Ah. Oh, so then you both got your own Pokemon Yellow. Like, my brother never really cared to play Pokemon with, so, like, I would never, like... I never played Pokemon with my younger brother growing up because he just never really cared. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. With Pokemon Battle Revolution on the Wii, like, back then, we did play a bunch of Pokemon against each other using the Pokemon that I've caught. But that was mainly because, like, I had everything, and it's just, like, you could play with the things, right? He didn't have to do any of the actual game. He could just battle, but he doesn't play any battle simulators or whatever with Pokemon. But yeah. Let's see if we can get a distortion. Go to midday. No distortion. Try again. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I wonder how Metagross feels no longer being the only Steel type pseudo legendary. Because we have the regional variant of Goodra. Hisuian Goodra, though, is actually going to be pretty interesting. Your brother taught you the basics of Pokemon, and the more generations you played, the more knowledge you learned about type coverage and advantage and disadvantage. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. Are we just not getting a distortion to spawn if we force it? How many times are we losing this roll? Because I'm pretty sure this thing boosts the rates of, like, and makes it check as soon as, like, anything happens. There we go. Now we got a distortion. Obviously, though, if you're not playing without the mod, what I'm doing would not work in your game. Because distortion spawning like this is the result of a mod. And not because of that's how the game works. Yeah. When you were 4 years old, you started, and now you're 27, turning 28 in June. Ah, nice. Nice, nice. The worst type to be quad weak against? The worst type to be quad weak against? Let's see. I think, what's the most common type, right? Water is pretty common. I think water might be the worst to be quad weak against, just because of how common the water type is. But what else is there? Like, water, fighting, and flying types probably is some of the worst to be quad weak against, just because of how common they are, I think. That's just an alpha Typhlosion. Well, we're not gonna get what we're looking for in that distortion. Okay, that's a cool alpha Typhlosion, but it might be water. You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure there are more water type Pokemon than there are normal type Pokemon. Doesn't that mean that the water type should be normal? Because there's more water types than normal types? Rock. Oh yeah, that's right. Rock is oh yeah, that's right. Stealth Rocks. I almost forgot. Stealth Rocks is just a death sentence. But like, if we're talking in general, it's probably not so bad because in doubles you don't need to worry about Stealth Rocks. Because like, who the hell is gonna set up rocks in double battles? Right? But yeah, in singles, rock type is just terrible to be weak against. Just because the Stealth Rocks will just take out half your health. That is fair. That is fair. If you're quad with Stealth Rocks, you're just dead. So yeah, that is a fair thing to say. Being quad weak to Stealth Rocks just sucks. Right? It's why like... I remember like people like suggesting, I remember hearing that like people thinking when Stealth Rocks came out that maybe Ho-Oh isn't super overpowered. Like isn't super strong because it would just instantly lose half its health the moment you send it out because of Stealth Rocks. Right, especially because like back then in the earlier days, right, with hazards, right, with getting rid of hazards, right, you need Rapid Spin. I guess now we have Defog to help remove them, right, because they buffed Defog to just remove hazards. And like dealing with hazards can be kind of annoying, so it's best to just yeah. Yeah, but that is fair. That is fair to say being quad weak to rocks sucks just because of Stealth Rocks. That is correct. I can't believe like I forgot about Stealth Rocks. Despite it being like one of the strategies I used in my BDSP's playthrough, I would use Stealth Rocks like on everything just because of the extra chip damage. Yeah, Fighting Ground is the last quad resist rock we have. We have to see. Yeah, we don't have that yet. That's right. We don't have a ground fighting type yet. That would also be a pretty strong, strong type combination. You just can't hit flying types. Though, like, your only problem is flying types, just not hitting flying types. That would be a cool, like, a cool type combo to see. Oh, that's just a shiny Luxio, who cares? Wait, I haven't seen any rare spawns. Where are my rare spawns? Okay, I haven't seen anything in the Cyndaquil or Porygon line. But yeah, those are some type combos that we have yet to see. Bug types resist your stab combo too. That's true. Bugs would resist. But like, I don't really see people talking too much about bug types. I mean, like, I guess we have like, what's it called? Like, Scizor, right? Scizor is like the pretty cool bug type to use. Like, it's pretty much just only allergic to fire, right? But it has like, it has Technician boosted bullet punches, which is pretty strong. Right, because it has good priority, stab, and Technician to boost it. Technician do be an interesting move though. I remember in Gen 5 when you could use Flying Gem on acrobatics on a Scizor, it would become like a base 200 power move or something. Yeah, that's true. Cleaver is somewhat interesting, but like, wait, what's Cleaver's abilities again? Does it have like sheer force or something? Because if it has sheer force, that could be really interesting to see. Sheer force, life orb, right? Because sheer force blocks life orb damage. If your move can trigger it, I think. That's part of why people run special attacks on Nidoqueen, I think. Or is it Nidoking? Oh, both of them, I think. That's why people like to run special sets on them. Right? I'm not entirely sure because I never really used them. But because of how I know sheer force, if you have a move that triggers sheer force, it will block life orb recoil. Like you can block life orb recoil like that, which is actually really cool. Like that is like a really interesting interaction though, right? Like sheer force on like a move that can trigger like a secondary effect. Give him a life orb, you won't get recoil, you just get your big damage boost. That's actually quite strong if you think about it. That can be quite strong. Wait, what's the shiny here? Oh, it's Kricketot, I think. Cleaver reminds you of Armaldo. Oh yeah, because it's also a bug rock type, right? Right, it's also a bug rock type. What's that over there? I thought I saw something, but I didn't. That was just a really bad mushroom. It was just really bad popping for that mushroom. But yeah, I can see that because they have the same type combination. Yeah, it's like Kricketot over there. Knew it. Okay, let's rezone. Okay. But yeah, I do wonder if they'll ever... Yeah, 5th gen was black and white. Yes. 5th gen was black and white. Too bad black and white didn't do so well, because like a lot of... compared to other gens, because like... there was a lot of cool stuff in black and white. There was a lot of cool stuff. Okay, let's see. Can we get anything? Okay. Man, just going for the last few Pokemon. It's pure pain just because like... we're just not getting anything. Yeah, so right now, Stealth Rocks are... they work kind of like... they just deal extra damage at the end of every turn. Right, it's kind of like Wrap or something like that. Fire Spin, right? Like Stealth Rocks right now is like is Rock type Fire Spin, except it doesn't trap you. For what it's worth, it's basically Rock type Fire Spin, right? So it is what it is. I wonder though if they'll keep the moves the way they are here in Legends. For Gen 9, or if they're going to make it back to what they usually are, because I'm pretty sure we're all gonna get like abilities and stuff are coming back when we get Gen 9. Yeah, that is true. It had no past gen Pokemon at the start, which was like a fresh start. Yeah, it was like pretty nice. What was also cool though, like Gen 5 was like the only time they really made like a really good story. Like in a main series Pokemon game, like they made like a really great story and like it had all the connections and stuff. Too bad it didn't do so well compared to other games. But yeah, Gen 5 was really cool. And like they had a lot of cool content in black and white too. Yeah, it was a nice fresh start like that. And like you went around the region in a different order in black and white too. The worst type combos, obviously, it's gonna be. I'm gonna go with Bug Ice. Bug Ice is probably what I'll say is the worst type combo. The typing on Snom. Right, Snom's typing and Frostmoth, but the Bug Ice. You have so many weaknesses. It's just like, what the hell? And you have a couple of quad weaknesses too, being quad weak to rock and quad weak to fire. So I'm gonna go with that. That is what I would say the worst type combo is. Alrighty. And if you want to make it even worse, what you could do is skill swap your stab combos versus bite fire types as well. Well, yeah. Now, if you want to add salt in the wound, give the Pokemon dry skin, and then wait, make it even better. Have someone use isn't there a move that adds the grass typing to something? I think. Was there like a move that adds the grass typing, or is it just the ghost typing that gets added? Just imagine. Emperor Cubone agrees. Well, I'm glad he agrees. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious with that one. It's just like, ice type is terrible defensively, and the bug type ain't doing so well either. So like, why don't we just put the 2 and 2 together? There you go, worst type combo. Yeah, I totally understand why he would say that. Okay. Let's go do this. Okay. No Pichu. You know, the start of the stream was great, and then like after a half hour in, we just taken L's. We haven't been getting any good Pokemon that we needed. We've just been taking L's left and right. Okay. Ground Fairy would be best because ground is his favorite type. Ah. I mean, it would be a really strong offensive typing, right? Like, you're immune to... You have 2 immunities, right? You have a couple resists with ground and right? And then you have, like, a really strong stab combination with ground and fairy typing. That would be a really solid typing, though. Ground fairy. It sounds like a really strong typing. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it also doesn't help that, like, the fairy typing is just, like, the best type offensively right now, I think. It's just a bit too strong. At least that's my opinion. Okay, that's a J, that's shiny. And that's a V. Okay, that's too close. Fire Dragon is a pretty cool offensive typing. That's Reshiram and Charizard X's typing, as well as Turtonators. Yeah, it's a pretty cool offensive typing. It's also decent, somewhat decent defensively, right? Because Dragon type is actually pretty decent defensive typing. Like, defensively, Dragon type is actually pretty decent. Okay, I think I already have Unknown J. Let's double check. Honestly, this is going in the alpha box. Okay. This is alpha as well. Oh, and I have 2 alpha S's. Let's see the J. Okay, I already have alpha. I already have shiny J. How about E? Hey, I am a simp. Welcome. Yeah, Fire Dragon does have its weakness to Fairy Ice. Oh yeah, yeah, it does have the weaknesses get nullified a bit. So it's just weak to Ground type, right? And then on Dragon type, yeah. Until a Dragon type gets hit with Play Rough, and then it's a goner. Honestly, though, it's a pretty decent type combination, though. It's not the best type combination, but it's a pretty good one. Though now you can't really have any perfect type combination because like every Pokemon will at least have one weakness. Unless you have an ability that removes a weakness, like Levitate on an electric type. On a pure electric type. That's about it, right? Okay. Fighting his least favorite type. Honestly, I haven't really thought about what my favorite or least favorite typing is. Because like I kinda just never really paid too much attention to that. So I've never really thought about Pokemon with like what type is better than like what's my favorite and what's my least favorite. I honestly don't know what I would say. Because like to an extent, each of the types do have their place. But like, I don't really know what I would go with. I wonder if they'll like add more unique things. Yeah, Electros is only weak to 1,000 arrows or gravity. But like, Electros isn't exactly anything special either. You know what would have been really broken? You know what have made Ice Table very broken? If they gave Ice Table's typing, the Hisuian Ice Table, the same typing they gave to Hisuian Zoroark, that would make Ice Table broken, in a way, because then it would have like that really insane defensive typing. Though the things that you would, you'd have like 3 immunities. Just some like some physical attacking things, which you probably wouldn't even be caring for anyways, because you're not gonna be hitting with normal types on that. You're not gonna be hitting fighting types on that. I don't know. Maybe wrong choice on that one. Like its stats could have been cool if it was just on a different Pokemon, because that Ice Rock. Honestly though, I can see Ice Rock working as a typing on a Pokemon if they made a Pokemon like stupid fast and hyper offensive, right? Like if they made a Pokemon with like a base 200 speed, like no defense, and gave them like sky high attack and special attack, right? Like they're gonna die immediately. You can just go put a focus sash on them or something, right? They don't bank on you like surviving. Just that you one-shot whatever comes your way. That could have worked for an Ice Rock type, because it just doesn't work defensively. But as an offensive typing, I can see Ice Rock working offensively. Just not defensively, because it is a pretty good, like, they're pretty good offensive moves. So you can't deal with Steel types, which would just still wall you. So there's that. That's like the downside. No, but it is funny though how like how you can kind of get like one of the funniest things you can do is make what's it called? If you get +6 in speed on something like on Regieleki, Regieleki can outspeed Trick Room because of how Trick Room works, which is just really funny and bizarre. How if you have enough speed, you can be faster than Trick Room. Just imagine being too fast that you can't be contained in Trick Room. Honestly though, I wonder like how speed-based moves like I wonder exactly how Gyro Ball works in Trick Room, because most of the time when you're using it, you're like, because like your speed technically is higher than what it would be without a Trick Room, like out of Trick Room, because of how it makes you go first, because it just messes with the speed stat. Okay. I'll go for one more round of looking through these Pokemon before I call it a night and go sleep, because it's almost 3 a.m. God damn. Okay, cool. We can go there. If we get something in this outbreak, cool. If not, I'm gonna have to call it a night. Yeah, Electro Ball works weird as well, yeah. Because they bank on the speed difference. Right? But like, Electro Ball wants you to be faster, while, like, because the thing is, like, you're technically slower than the Pokemon, like, you're slower than the other Pokemon because of how Trick Room works. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, it was nice having you guys around. Yeah, thank you guys all for stopping by, and yeah, I hope to see you guys all again next time. It was great having you all here. Alrighty then. Good night, everyone.